Free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 880 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
I'm not in a great mood at all. I'm just being completely honest with you. All right. First of all, watching all this Dexter, I think if you brought the blue light into this keyboard, I don't know what's on this keyboard.
Hey.
I'm not even kidding you. There's probably flu.
Well, it has a blue light. I mean, it's already blue lighted.
Blue
I
lit.
mean black light.
Whatever it is. Whatever
Right, the light.
Right. They wave across.
See all the fluids.
I don't know. There's
I
probably
can't
blood.
imagine
There's probably I don't know. I don't know what's on here. I don't know what's on here.
All right, so keep your hands out of your face.
How?
No, you can put it on there, but keep your hands out of your face. I got some sanitizer over there.
I'm going to need to use the sanitizer. I need some wipes.
I don't need you sick.
No, it's the last thing we want. And then I parked today. I got RJ like, oh, you know what? You can't complain about the park and the weather. Like, no, hell, I can't complain about it. I park it in a snow embankment.
Yeah.
I get out, up to my knees.
I saw Ray's Jeep as I was walking in, and Ray's up on the side of
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like an amusement park ride.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. You want to park that close? You want to save the money? Park on the embankment.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
But you get out of the car, and now it's treacherous. And now you're opening up a Pandora's box, and now my feet are all wet and cold.
Wear boots tomorrow. Maybe wear a galosha.
Do you not wear boots?
No. Are you wearing boots?
Yes.
Boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably wearing a nice winter boot.
Yeah, I'm wearing sneakers.
Maybe you wear those things that people used to wear over the dress shoes, like the little rubber.
Those galoshes?
Yeah, my dad used to wear those.
Yeah.
Right over the dress
Yeah,
shoes.
my mother used to make me wear those to school when I was little.
See, we could do that.
Yeah. I don't have those.
Well, we could get them. Amazon. Call Sherry today. Boom,
Do you
at
need
the door.
someone to dress you in the morning, or is this the situation we find
That'd be
ourselves
nice.
in?
Maybe.
I would prefer that. If I could get someone to dress me,
To dress like you wake up
4 o'clock in the morning,
and it's just a person sitting there. Hello.
outfit picked out,
Arms up.
just lift your foot.
RJ said he's like a parent here.
Why?
He says he's got to spell check stuff. He says he's got to wake you on time for the show.
Spell check anything.
I'm telling you, that's what he said.
No,
He
speaking of spell check, the Knicks outscored the Knicks 31-15. I had that one waiting.
Oh, yeah, RJ the parent.
Listen, I'm too busy looking after everyone else at my own
You
house.
take care of your own house.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's what you need to do.
What's
Spend
that?
less time getting all the gossip from Savage. Because I walk in, and he knows exactly what Savage is eating for breakfast, what he has made for lunch, the whole thing.
Savage walks by me today. He goes, guess what I have for lunch? What? Short ribs and
Mashed potatoes.
I'm like, all right, I don't care.
Asparagus.
I was like, that's great. I said, what kind of a 26-year-old brings like a 3-course lunch?
Well, this is what happens when his future wife makes it for him. He didn't make that.
Oh, is that what it was?
I mean, if it was up to him, he was eat Skittles and Cheetos in the morning is what he eats.
I don't know. I like this, though. RJ, this is the second time this week. What did we or a couple days ago, what did we have?
It was last week.
Oh, the Knicks
Tobias
acquired
Harris.
the Mets acquired Tobias Harris.
That was a big addition.
Today, the Knicks outscored the Knicks 31-15.
Listen, two things.
Mhm.
One, you come at me about Savage. You guys already know. You know how Savage is. Great guy, walks up to you. He catches you right up. So I don't go seeking the gossip. It just finds me. I'm just sitting at my desk minding my own business. I'm hearing about short rib and
I think
mashed
that's fair.
potatoes.
I think that's fair. And he goes, you know what? Like he's doing a bit. You know what bothers me? I was like, what, Savage? What bothers you? Why is it Spygate? Why is it Deflategate? I said, what are you talking about? He goes, well, Watergate was after the hotel, but why is it Spygate? I said, because they were spying on the opposition, but it shouldn't be Spygate. I'm like, Savage.
I wanted to hear what it said it should be.
I don't know.
Because I was catching the beginning of that conversation.
What about doesn't he like the gate part? Or
I
like the name?
don't know.
Does he not
I don't
understand why
know.
they
It went from that to short ribs very quickly.
But did he like the Deflategate fine?
No.
He didn't like Deflategate?
No.
What would you call that?
He doesn't like the gate term, I guess, is what
He
I'm
doesn't
gathering
like
here.
it called gate.
And I give him a lot of credit. He works 2 jobs. He sleeps for like 45 minutes, comes in just firing off hot takes about potatoes and gates and things like that.
How did he get in this morning?
Immediately to breakfast, what?
How did he get in this morning? Did he take mass transportation like everyone else? Did he drive himself in? No. jumped in an Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's
He's
from
loaded.
generational
loaded.
wealth, right?
Well, I mean, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even realize how it comes off, too. He's like, oh, I was at a fine dining, and I think I broke a wine glass, but it's not a big deal. And the man just exudes money.
It's funny because he does all that, and it doesn't come off as pretentious. It almost comes off as kind of naive, kind of sweet.
He's lovable.
He's a really nice kid.
There's a level of goofiness, I think.
If you didn't love him,
Right.
you'd hate him.
Right, like he's not like overly attractive, right? Like so he's not handsome.
That's not true.
Listen, I don't want to. I don't really.
You know
wanna
what I
go-
mean?
I don't know.
If he was a drop dead smoke show and acted like that, you'd resent him.
Yeah.
Like there's a level of sloppiness.
I agree. You know, we can be honest.
what?
He's of average appearance.
Right, there's a level of sloppiness.
But
that it's
he's not horrible looking, but
No.
he's not beautiful. RJ, you look at Savage, you're like, oh,
I think good-looking guy.
good looking guy.
No, he's not a rocket, RJ. If he was a rocket and acted the way that he acted, you wouldn't like him.
Listen,
He's tall.
you just don't love the mustache.
No, I'm just
the
telling
mustache
you.
is not a great look.
His head's a little bit small for his body, but I mean, there's like, if he was Tom Brady right now and acted like the way he acts, you'd
You
be
have
like,
a list
"Oh,
of
who's this guy?"
grievances with this guy, it sounds.
No, I don't have grievances.
I love the guy.
Rick.
No,
So-
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
I
trying
think-
to
you know
explain
what?
to you.
I respect the fact that he's just being honest.
And-
He's an average looking guy.
And by the way,
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm an average looking guy.
no, I think you're a handsome man.
All right.
I think
Oh,
tonight.
God. It gets too much with you now.
What?
I mean, the verbal, the tongue bath
He
that you
finds
get
me to be attractive.
on a
No,
regular basis. The
Listen,
guy, he's gone the complete.
Just
No,
rename-
listen, it's fair.
just
but
rename the show.
I
the
find
Glaze
you to be
Buddies.
handsome.
it's checks and balances. Before the show, I told him, I go, get all your weather complaints and grievances out now. Because
I just want to tell you, and then everyone have to glaze all over me because that's what they did for her.
That's right. I think. So, by the way, you mentioned the rundown. Knicks almost did beat the Knicks last night. Came close.
Yeah. The Knicks may stand in the way of the Knicks. So the Knicks win.
Right, but the Knicks couldn't outscore the Knicks 31-15. That's the problem.
They tried for 3 quarters.
Yeah. they kept Sacramento in that game as best they could.
Yeah, they did. It was sloppy. I mean, he had 21 turnovers.
Karl Anthony Towns, I mean, you watch him play and you just don't feel like it's happening.
No, you don't feel like it's happening. I will tell you this, though. Whatever they're doing with Mitchell Robinson, that sweet spot they have him in right now,
Yeah.
let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Because he is...
They're a better team when Cat is off the floor and Mitchell Robinson's on the floor.
Well, right, that's the issue. I mean, I think you're starting to see more of them together, too, but just defensively. And just the rebounding. Now, Cat's rebounds, are there, and he hit a couple big threes in the fourth quarter when they started to pull away early in that quarter, and then Jalen came in. But still, I mean, I think that's the question that you have to ask yourself, right? We're trying to win a championship here. This isn't, let's just get to the playoffs and see how things go. It's at the very least, like the floor for this team is the Eastern Conference Finals. And you start looking at teams like Detroit and Boston and all, like there's going to be competition in the East.
Yeah.
And if the feeling you get, right, I mean, and this is not just us. I mean, it doesn't matter what we think. It's just in the locker room, in the front office, that we're actually better when Cat's not on the floor. Well, what are we doing? Right?
Well,
Like,
then you get a real problem.
you got a huge problem.
Yeah, well, I
that's
understand that.
It's supposed to be your second best player, and if I'm better with him off the floor, which is funny because
here's the thing, though. Can we stop with he's supposed to be your second best player? He's not your second best player.
Well, but he's
not.
supposed to be.
Well,
you
supposed
can't
to be or
stop
not.
with that though. That he's not, and he's supposed to be are two different things.
Okay.
Right?
He's supposed to be. He's paid to be. He's not. He's not their second best player.
Right now, he's not. And again, like these are conversations I think that we even had last year with him when they like. And this is now what we can blame the new coaching staff and the new system, and maybe he's trying to get comfortable. If you want to use that as an excuse, I mean, we're 46 games into this thing, so I would imagine like that ship is almost sailing. But how many times did we talk about this last year, where it was like when Jalen was on the floor, Karl Anthony Towns looked disinterested, not really a part of what was going on offensively, and then Jalen came off the floor, and Karl Anthony Towns was Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Which how does that dynamic work?
It doesn't.
Like if on the floor offensively they're not the same player, or he's not the same player, and then defensively we know that they're both not great defensive players, which makes us worse defensively. What exactly are we doing here? Like what are we accomplishing? Because again, you can live with deficiencies if whatever else that player does is just that good.
Right. If you look at him and you say, boy, he's an elite offensive player.
Yeah, right.
He's going to pour in 30. I mean, like Jalen Brunson. Right? I mean, almost the identical situation you're talking about is Jalen Brunson, who has real deficiencies in his game, but the things he does well, he does so well that you're willing to look past it.
Right. I mean, he's your finisher. He's like every night you're going to consistently get, a certain amount of scoring from him. And you're going to get the effort too, right? You know he's going to compete. The problem with Cat is that you'll have games where he just doesn't look like he's competing.
It doesn't look like he cares.
And he's not working hard.
Right.
Which drives people nuts, which drives teammates nuts.
And it should.
And
it should.
Because that's the reason. Let's not forget the reason why we fell in love with with this Knicks team in the first place. Was because of that. Was because of how hard they worked. Because of their toughness. Because of their grit. Because they took every game, probably a little bit too serious in the regular season. But that's why we loved them. And now this version of the team is, there's guys you like on the team. It's just, I don't know if you feel that same affection towards, but
Cat doesn't feel like a Nick. He doesn't feel like he's like one of. He's a guy that's hard to root for, and he's a guy that you question effort often, and he's a guy that has real flaws in his game, and it doesn't feel like he is a Nick. And maybe that's a weird thing to say, but that's kind of how I feel.
No, I don't think it's a weird thing to say. I think I get that same feeling. I just don't know. I would even say, does he feel like one of the guys in the locker room? Like, there's a lot of noise around the locker room. And just, we had Ian on the other day talking about there's too many me guys. Well, which of those guys? And then you got, Josh Hart calling him out. The coaches called him out. You've had the broadcast call him out. Like, it's just.
Man, Clyde Frazier called him out.
So
Traveler Clyde Frazier called him out.
Right, we all see it. So if we all see it and everyone's talking about it, I know he hears it. And even last night after he made one of the threes, he kind of does the thing with the car. Like, he wants to be accepted so badly. He just doesn't. It doesn't feel like he knows how.
I think that's true. I think he's a little bit different too, which is fine. But I just think this is a hard match for the Knicks and the Knicks fans and Karl Anthony Towns. And we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, we're going to see soon here because the deadline's Thursday.
You think they're going to deal him by next?
Well,
Thursday?
I don't know, but it sounds like this Giannis thing, with the fact that he's dealt with the calf as many times as he's dealt with the calf. Now I don't know how serious this one is. If this is just he's trying to get himself out of Milwaukee.
Is this a real 4-6, or could he be traded? And it's like, oh, you know what? It's a little better than we thought.
Well, but it feels like it's been the calf more than one time.
This is at least the second time.
And every time not every time, but for the most part recently, when
if you connect the dots, calf could mean yes.
So can you afford to wait if you're Milwaukee? Because Wendy's thought was the only other way to keep Giannis is you get him on board with essentially shutting this thing down, right? Like, there's no timetable. They're not talking about a timetable. It was a self-reported, hey, this could be 4-6. They asked Doc Rivers. He's like, no timetable. Can they talk him into a full tank? Where it's like he just shuts it down. They get a draft pick and they start doing it that way. Or
but he's not going to be part of that.
I don't think so either.
Or do you trade him now? I think he's 24 or 3 years
listen,
down the road.
If you're not worried about his calf turning into an Achilles, it's in Milwaukee's best interest to wait till the summer.
I think that's fair.
To get the best deal.
Then maybe don't bring him back. I mean, you're going nowhere anyway, so what's the point of bringing him back?
Well, you do both. You tank, and then you can room. And if that guy's walking around in a bad mood all the time, what that does to the whole vibe of the team.
Yeah, so it's a real problem.
That's what Julius would do to the Knicks sometimes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, the mood of the locker room was dictated by how Julius
one
was
guy
that
is.
day.
Yeah. Well, that's not okay.
No, it's not okay. especially when you had this like kumbaya with all the Villanova guys, and there's a certain way, like, they've won championships. There's a way they like to behave, and it's like, I don't know. Let's pull it back today. Julius is in a bad mood. You don't want to that's not what you want your locker room to be like. It's the last thing you want.
It's the last thing you want. So, but you know what you do want? Lewis Riddick, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Stump Rothenberg, 7:45.
Yep.
We got Belichick conversation tab, which is ridiculous. We'll get into it. It is ridiculous.
I actually have a good breakdown of why.
You can't convince me.
Your guy. It was actually from your guy.
Gary.
No, not your other guy. Starbucks guy.
Oh, Jordan Schultz.
Oh, yeah.
Who texted me last night. I got to text him back.
Yeah, he'd be good to have on today just because he broke it down.
He would like to come in studio.
I know.
I said, yeah, we would like to have you.
Oh, actually, no. Excuse me. That was not Jordan that did that one. It was Sando.
Mike
Sando broke down the Hall of Fame.
He has a vote.
Yeah, he has a vote.
Mm-hmm.
He voted yes, but then he broke down why he potentially thought that this could have happened.
So 11 people of 50 had to say no.
Yeah.
11. And then Bill Polian doesn't know what's happening. Right? He's like, no. You hear he went on a rampage for him not to get in.
Well, what
then he
happened?
says he voted for him.
Right.
Then he says he's not quite sure if he voted for him or not. How could you Can you be on the Hall of Fame committee
No.
if you have no idea who you voted for?
I would imagine that's probably a bad thing, right?
Would you imagine that? Did you vote for him? Yes. Did you vote for him? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, he clearly didn't like the way it was going as it was first being reported, was that he was the one that was beating the drum to not let him in because of Spygate and Deflategate.
Right.
Let's make him wait a year.
Make him wait a year. So I'm if that's then we'll get into this 800-919-3776. If that's the edict, if that's the way you're going to go, then Tom Brady shouldn't get in year one, right? No?
I think it depends on who you. I mean, Brady took a suspension for that,
Right.
but a lot of people thought that the reason why Brady took the
Because
suspension
Belichick couldn't take another.
because Brady, yeah, right.
Fine. But if Belichick doesn't get in because of those things, then Brady shouldn't get in first time because of those things, or at least that one thing,
If you wanted to prove a point,
right?
yeah, and punish like baseball does,
It's ridiculous.
he's going to get in.
It doesn't matter. He should be a unanimous selection.
Should walk
People freaked out that Derek Jeter wasn't unanimous. One guy didn't vote for Jeter. Freaked out. Belichick didn't get in.
No, all right. So here's what he said. So
This is who?
this is Sando.
Okay.
Okay, so how could this happen? So it was Belichick, Kraft, Craig, Anderson, and Greenwood. We're all competing for 1 to 3 spots. This is separate from the modern era.
So Craig
there's
Anderson is
Belichick-
one person?
No, last name Craig. I don't know. This is just the last name.
Okay.
Belichick, Kraft, Craig, Anderson, and Greenwood had their own separate.
Okay. Ray, look, is that
So
Roger
this is
Craig?
for
Look that
the-
up. Thanks.
This is for the fifth. So they have the 15 modern day players,
Yes.
and then they had this separate 5 that are competing for 1 to 3 spots. So now you have to vote accordingly. So there's 50 voters.
Correct.
Each pick 3 of the 5. So the thought potentially was you could have the people that said, hey, because of Spygate and because of Deflategate, we're going to punish him so we won't vote for him. And there was the other thought, like in baseball, where it's like, I'm just assuming that Belichick's going to get enough votes, so I'm going to use my vote somewhere else. And then by the time we get through that whole thing, it's like, oh, crap, he didn't have enough votes because we just assumed that he was going to get in.
But it shouldn't be an assumption. It should be, who do you deem as the most worthy of getting into the Hall of Fame?
Right.
Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yes, correct. But
That is Shador Sanders is playing in the Pro Bowl, and Bill Belichick is not a Hall of Famer.
Right, but the way the vote works is that if I'm just assuming Bill's going to get in, or I know at some point he's going to get in, and I want to prioritize, there are certain players, like in this group, there are guys that have...
Ray, who are they?
Okay, so you said Kraft, you said Belichick. You've got Ken Anderson, former quarterback of the Bengals.
Yeah, led him to the Super Bowl.
Roger Craig and L.C. Greenwood. That's your senior
of
category.
the Steelers, okay.
So of those 5, you vote 1 to 3 get in. And then how you use your vote is up to you. So if there's guys that have been on the ballot that you feel like could just, if we don't vote for them now, this could be it for them, I'm going to prioritize those guys because I know Belichick's going to get
All
in.
right.
Here's
and
the
in all
issue-
that
here's the
genius,
issue
you now
about it.
left Belichick out of the Hall of Fame.
You need 80% approval. Like that's the only way.
Right.
You need 80%.
Right. But you see this in baseball all the time. Like we've had this conversation with Buster, and that's why Buster was so disgusted by it. It's like, well,
That's why Buster doesn't vote.
Right, I know this guy's going to get in, but I want to keep this guy in the ballot, so I'm going to use my vote on him. Or we don't like the jackwagon that doesn't vote for Derek Jeter. Like, in the what? How many days is this? We got Belichick's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, and you got Shador as a Pro Bowler.
Within a week.
Like what?
I mean, make it make sense. And people freaked out. Derek Jeter, not unanimous. He was amazing. It was one guy that said no.
One guy.
Jeter went right in. Flying colors, right in. And people freaked out because he didn't go in unanimously. Belichick's not going in. And I hear he's going to go. I know he's going to go in. That's not the point. If there's anyone that should go in first ballot, it's him. It's absurd.
He's won 6 as a head coach and 2 as a coordinator. He's won 8 Super Bowls.
Right. And how many more has he been to?
Jimmy Johnson says, as a Hall of Fame coach, I think Bill Belichick is the greatest of all time. Yes, he had a great quarterback, but we all did. He won after the salary cap and free agency. Plus, I know how much he loves the NFL and the game. I'm pissed.
It should be. Everyone should be.
Everyone
pissed.
is.
And
the
should
greatest
be.
athletes are pissed.
You saw what Damian Woody said.
Yeah, I mean, forget that. Like Mahomes, LeBron, like everyone is.
It's embarrassing for the league. It's embarrassing for the league that 11 people are like, of 50. More than 20% said Bill Belichick is not deserving to go to the Hall of Fame. All right, let's break. We'll come back. 800-919-3776. You know what? I'm a good friend. I didn't even mention the Jets. I didn't mention
Why
them.
would you mention the Jets?
Because we have to.
We got 4 hours, though. We don't have to lead the show with the Jets.
No, but we didn't even make mention.
Thank you.
Yes, we will. I don't want to, but we have to. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
It's the last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff, the final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes its tab. This is Super Bowl 60, and FanDuel is making sure you're in on it. And get this, if you're a new customer, all you have to do is bet $5, and you'll get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So whether you're backing the favorite, riding with the underdog, or building one last same-game parlay, make it count. Because after the Super Bowl, the season's over, and football is officially done. So this is your last call for football on FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hey, sorry I missed you. Your call is very important to me. Just not as important as the New Jersey Lottery's Green Ball promotion being back on Pick 3 evening drawings. See, if the green ball's drawn, that's a free second chance to win? So, yeah, you get it. It's only through February 1st, though, so try me after then?
Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. For game odds and promotion details, visit njlottery.com/pick3.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, I'll let you choose. You want to do some Belichick? Or you want to do some Knicks? What tickles your fancy?
Well, I think it all tickles my fancy.
Well, what
do the people want to talk about?
Where are you the most ticklish?
I'm ticklish. I'm actually not ticklish, but for you, I can
how
be.
How is that possible?
I'm not ticklish.
You're not ticklish at all?
No.
So if someone tried to tickle you, not ticklish? Nothing?
Nope.
Under the armpits?
Mm-mm.
No. Mm-mm. Right on the side of the stomach?
Nope.
You hit the noise?
And maybe if you do the noise, no. Not ticklish under the stomach, no.
How about if I was like...
No. I think like if you squeeze my leg, you know, like when someone...
Bottom of the foot.
No.
It's ridiculous.
I'm just telling you.
Right, are you ticklish?
Yeah, I am.
Everyone, who's not ticklish?
I don't know. I'm not ticklish.
You've never been ticklish?
I've never been ticklish. I'm claustrophobic. I'm not ticklish.
So you get in the elevator and you're like, oh, God.
No. Not necessarily. Not the elevator.
A plane. Where
like
do
when we used to, like, if we won a game and as the goalie, everyone jumps on top of you, I would get, like, crazy in the pile.
You'd get very upset.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
How about if you were joining a fraternity and they're like, all right, we want 11 of you in the phone booth?
I wouldn't like that.
You wouldn't like that?
No. What they used to do, and luckily I didn't have to do this, was they used to take all the rookies and they take their clothes, tie them in knots, and then put them in the bus bathroom, and then throw change in there. And you have to come out with your own clothes on and a certain amount of change before you could come out of the bathroom. So you can imagine how long that would take when there's like 5 people stuffed into that bathroom.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not great. I wouldn't like that.
No.
But good thing we've moved on from that.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Taking real strides.
So not ticklish at all?
No.
I wonder if that's like a genetic thing. Like, is your father not ticklish?
No, he's ticklish.
He's ticklish.
Yeah.
And your mom?
I think so, yeah.
And your kids?
I can't remember the last time I tickled my mother. That'd be kind of
That
weird.
would be strange. I understand. But
As a 70, Cheryl's birthday coming up, 70. Big one.
70. Your mom was young when she had you?
Fairly young, yeah.
26? That's young.
Yeah, 26, yeah.
Yeah. Kids
I think
ticklish?
at that time that wasn't that young, though.
I think you're right.
You know what I mean?
I think you're right. But if I told you right now, a 26-year-old woman having a baby, you'd be like, that's young.
Yeah, no, well, it's different now.
Different era.
All kids are ticklish, yeah.
Yeah. Cassie ticklish.
Cassie ticklish.
So it's just you.
But angry ticklish.
What does that mean?
Like if I tick, she gets like really upset. Like will like probably try to punch me in the face.
Because she doesn't like that she
hates
loses
it.
control and she
Hates
like
it.
hyperventilates when she
Hates
gets tickled.
it. Yeah, hates it.
I understand.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to
So there's no erotic tickling. Like hee.
No.
Here's a little feather. Bloop, bloop. Nope. Like I can see Ray doing that.
Erotic tickling?
Yeah, like in his torture rack. Like with like a leather mask on.
Really?
Yeah.
I think a zipper.
Look at his face. He's done it before.
Ray, are you a big tickler?
Yeah.
No.
Like a sensual
I want
tickle.
you to hold it.
like a sensual tickle. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like
you
I don't know
take
why this
the
guy's
tickling
talking about
bandit.
masks and stuff.
I enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it.
You're a big tickler?
No, not really.
Tara Reid and her bosom popping out.
Oh, God.
At her bosom.
Her bosom. Bring it. Yeah, he loves to tickle him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it.
What?
Oh, God. No, come
what
on.
tickles? What we should test the ticklish thing? No, I don't. We're not doing that.
What?
John goes. We should test the ticklish thing at the beach bash. So I'm going to be a soccer goalie and in a tickle booth.
Can I not be involved? I don't want to be involved.
You could be on the front lines.
I don't want to
We
be
never
involved.
suggest anything for you to do.
I love the ideas being thrown around for Rick at Beach Bash. I think they're great.
He's going to play soccer goalie.
He's going to get tickled. Stop.
What
am
wants
I?
to be a line around the block?
I'm like a circus
Try to
animal.
tickle Rick.
Don't try to make pleasantries. Don't try to be. Just run up to Rick and tickle him.
Now see if you can do it. Wouldn't he run up to Rick? It'd be like Rick standing in a booth and like you can come up and try to tickle Rick.
No. Forget about you being in a booth. Just at any time,
No, I
somebody
don't
can run
see
up
that.
and tickle you.
No,
now we're
because then
getting
he's
crazy.
gonna punch them. People
No,
can't run up from behind and try to tickle him.
I
Now
think
we're
it'll
gonna
be
get
great.
crazy.
I think it'll be great content.
Are you going to the beach bash this year?
I don't know.
Why would you not?
What do you mean you don't know?
May not be available. Who knows?
You see how?
No, it's in,
you see
it's
how
in
he
July.
talks to you?
It's in July.
It's in
You
July.
see
I
how he
should be
talks
there.
to you?
Well, I don't think that was me specific.
No, but just in general.
Well, he's tired.
Jeez.
RJ, you never go to the beach bash.
I went 2 years ago and I went 4 years ago. I missed it when Antonio was born. And
All right, so you're due.
Well,
So this is your year.
Well, it depends when.
Timing is going to be a thing.
When the baby comes.
Yeah, when the baby comes.
Right. That's right.
Maybe.
That's very exciting.
Am I going to be the
There's
doula
a-
this time or no?
There's a small matter of a baby being born.
Yeah, no, I think
RJ,
you
we doing this?
get a
at
free
the-
pass.
Are we doing this at the apartment, like in a tub or something?
Probably not.
Like an inflatable pool?
Probably not.
You want me to be Godfather?
Yeah, maybe.
Who's the Godfather of Antonio?
My brother.
All right, so he can't do it again.
You can't be the Godfather.
Why?
Because you're not the same religion.
Ah.
I think that's. I mean, like
You know what? We're too
part of it.
focused on religion.
Why let
in
small
this- in
details
this
get in the
world.
way?
Yeah. If he needs someone, he needs help. He's in a jam. Who better to call than me?
Push. You're only available on certain days.
Shut your mouth. Almost every day.
No, you're not available on Thursday nights, Monday nights, Saturdays.
Well, I mean,
Sundays.
I think it's game dependent.
Just
for
nights in
Thursdays and
general.
Mondays, I think he's game dependent.
Yeah.
Like if it's, Titans.
And it depends on the
Browns.
issue,
Yeah.
right? It depends on what the issue is. Like
I don't think it does.
Yeah, of course it does.
Your wife was sick. You didn't take her to the emergency.
Yeah, but if she's
the marathon.
blew
You
an
didn't-
appendix,
you
I
didn't
would
go
take
to
her
that.
to what?
You didn't the marathon. You blew that off.
Well, I didn't blow it off. I just went
Yeah, when you
closer to me.
Right.
Yeah.
because it was convenient.
It's a lot of fend for yourself out there.
Right. Like, I can't, there's no chance that you're a godfather. No chance.
I think that's a mistake. I could teach him great life skills.
Such as?
Gambling.
Doubling down on 11.
I forgot we had a baby.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Hey, you forgot you had a baby.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if you have, like, you just said, oh, I have a godson or goddaughter? No.
Yeah.
No chance.
All right, fine. Then you know what? Take me out of the running. Then I don't want to do.
I will say you have a strong track record. You already have 2 children. You're more of a CEO type of parent. Like
I didn't really want Alex.
You surround yourself with the right people to be successful.
Yeah, of course.
And that's a feather.
And
in
if
your cap.
I couldn't help, I'd make a call to get someone else to help.
Because you're great with
Like
vendors.
I called, hey Jefferson, do me a favor, bring this kid some short ribs and mashed potatoes.
That's your first call? Him?
Jefferson's very capable.
I walked out of the office, took a quick right, and he's standing there with my coffee, just so he could tell me that Spygate needs to be changed.
Didn't we just discuss this?
But that's we just discussed it.
And you got hit with that after?
I was going to get my coffee. He was already standing there like the creepy guy from Mr. Deeds with my coffee.
I have seen no one become more domesticated faster than Jefferson.
It's unbelievable.
It's in like a month, 2 months.
Please let me touch your feet.
I've never seen anything like it.
He used to walk in here and be like, I slept for 25 minutes, was up all night.
ESPN New York, this is Jeff Haas. ESPN New York gives you Tickle Rick at the Beach Bash.
This is probably before I put on soccer gear and go play goalie?
Well, yeah, we'll do it incrementally. Okay. We'll start with the tickling, and then we'll get you all lathered up to play a little soccer.
You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Where exactly would I go, like, post lather, you think?
Into the ocean.
After diving around for however long.
Cool off in the ocean.
That's out of my
soccer balls.
Out of my purview. I don't.
What do you think the contest is? Like, if you score on Rick, you get a prize?
Yeah. One of those things that you wrap your drink in.
A koozie.
Yeah.
What if I'm dominant, though?
Then not a lot of koozies get
A very special koozie.
Yeah.
It means that much more.
Me all spiked 8 up.
You know what's going to happen,
in
though?
net?
Every goal he allows, he's going to have a nervous breakdown.
I'll be so mad.
Yeah.
So mad.
I mean, even the great goalies don't stop all that many in
no kidding.
soccer shootouts.
Yeah, listen, I played soccer goalie. It's demoralizing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to show up.
You'll be great.
I'm going to show up. I'll give my best effort. And then gladly take my comp days.
What comp days?
What do you mean? What do you think? That's just going to happen?
You guys were having a real battle there.
Yeah, because he's full of crap.
You know what? I almost texted John and said, "Can you please do this with Rick away from the group chat?" No, I'm serious. Why do I have to deal with it?
Because I got to deal with you guys going back and forth. I almost taken myself out of the chat numerous times.
I was tempted to text, Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
Yeah, like, why do I have to deal with you fighting? I want a comp day. You don't get a comp day. That's not fair.
It is clear, though, that John has taken Rick Sampresti, self-anointed title, to heart, and he is now your opposition.
Yeah, I don't know why he wants to fight.
He wants a big fight.
Yeah, he wants a huge fight.
You know what he wants? He wants you to know that he's the boss.
Yep.
And don't forget it.
I don't know why you would want to know, like, as someone that's, like, friendly with us, that he's the one responsible for us losing company holiday.
He brought up your contract.
Right.
Right, but that's like his favorite thing about our contracts is that he's somehow weaseled in there that we don't get real holidays.
You agreed to waive this day.
But why was that such a sticking point for
I don't
him?
remember.
Like, you are not allowed to get these specific days off.
Yeah, that everyone else in the company has.
Right.
There's no chance I agreed to that. I agreed to provide a tremendous amount of woo.
That's what I agreed to.
You didn't agree to. You just do.
Well, that's part of my agreement. I'm bringing woo.
You signed your contract. You agreed to my glorious edition of that language. That's from John.
See, but this is like he loves the fact that he
thinks he
added
owns you.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Let's kick him out of the group chat.
He's out.
Let's kick him out.
You want to take him out?
Take him out.
I'm going to take him out right now.
That's right. And then we'll talk about him.
Yep.
Behind his back.
No, you can't take him out.
Taking him out right now.
No,
Take him out.
I'm
Kick him out.
Nope.
No, it's not right. You know, we're all single-minded. We're battling for the same thing, and then John comes in here like, nope, this is what I do. I control you all. Take me to your leader. No.
Then you close it out with the most direct and meanest of shots. Now I see why Don from Linthrop doesn't like you.
Right. I get it now.
Yeah.
Maybe between this and then sticking him in the basement when he tries to visit.
That's awful.
I mean, what are we doing?
That's not the same guy.
No, right.
Sorry.
That's right.
You're right.
But if it were, can you imagine putting your dad in the basement separated from his wife?
Who is not Don from Linthrop.
No, of course not. Let's break. Come back. We'll get into the NFL, obviously the Belichick stuff, the coaching, and the coaching fires, which the Jets are doing a lot of. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
It's the last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff. The final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes its tab. This is Super Bowl 60, and FanDuel is making sure you're in on it. If you're a new customer, bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So whether you're backing the favorite, riding with the underdog, or building one last same-game parlay, make it count. Because after the Super Bowl, the season's over, and football is officially done. Last call for football on FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. 21 plus and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expires 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Talk about stepping up! Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
The city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports. ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
Ray, what is this? This sounds so mean.
Not familiar with Pantera?
Man, it's not really us, though, is it?
I think you've heard this.
It's a mean way to come back from break, though. It's jarring. This is not for you, is it? This kind of music?
No, right now, like this morning, no. Like, I could listen to this.
I just wanted to give you something different.
Like, you should hear what Yanni Niedema used to listen to. They used to have to drive him from the hotel, and he just, like, put his own music on.
Not like that German stuff, right?
Dude, it was way, like, it was probably up Don's alley.
This what he just played is right up Don's alley.
I think what I just did was up Don's alley.
Him and Yanni Niedema would be best friends.
It's a mean sounding music though.
It's aggressive. It's mean. Yeah.
I heard a lot of it in college.
Really?
Yeah.
You had a lot of mean friends in college?
No, not even mean friends. They just listen to this type of music, and they were the opposite. They were the complete opposite of mean.
Really?
Yeah.
But they liked this level of angry music.
This is something that would play.
This is a Tom Bauer situation where you're moshing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I said to you, anyone at the station, who's going to be a guy that doesn't mosh, that does like
Tom Bauer?
Like Bauer. Bauer's the most benign looking.
Right, but he's also like you said, he looks like a serial killer. Like
he does.
You're not wrong.
He does. He has that Dahmer Dexter kind of combination.
Right.
Look. Yeah.
Like most likely at the station to wear your skin as a mask.
Bauer.
Yeah. So it does make sense.
Yes. And it does add up. Serial killer, listening to that kind of music, right?
I don't want to.
Well, you don't want to
start
judge.
Connecting
but
serial killer probably listens to classical music.
You think so?
Like
As they like slice up their victims. Like,
what was Buffalo Bill listening to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
God, that's a scary thought. It really is.
That's a good movie.
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. You know what other movie was great? Seven.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Brad Pitt. No. What's in the box?
Oh, I finished all her fault.
And
it was good.
Yeah. I thought you got less good.
Yeah, but
as
there's
it went
no
along.
way. Like, there's no way. Because someone asked me that. Like, did you see that coming? There's no way until the very end you could see that coming.
Of course not.
Like, there was a second. I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but there was a second I knew, or I kind of like started to figure out what was going on.
Yep.
I'm not. I'll ask you at the break if you thought it was the same thing, but it's good.
It was good, right? But I told you, like, the concept of having a child taken is terrifying. In that manner, it's not.
It was different.
It's,
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right, let's go to D in Queens. D, good morning. You're on ESPN New York. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, fellas? How's
Good.
everything?
Good.
All right. A few things. Belichick, I mean, he's a cheater. What are we talking about?
Oh, come on.
Have a good day. I mean, straight up. Like, him and Brady, I mean, if they make him wait a year, okay, what's the big deal? Is it the end of the world?
It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. You don't think he's
But
deserving of
he
being a Hall of
cheated. I didn't say he didn't. But look what happened to Terrell Owens a few years ago. Where because the way he acted with teammates, they kept him out. Like, they've shown this behavior.
Terrell Owens
was also
You're
ridiculous.
right, but Terrell Owens and Bill Belichick aren't close, achievement wise.
Bill Belichick spied on other teams.
Yeah, but
Right, because
Tom
he's the
Brady
only one.
played his football game.
He's the only one to have spied on other teams.
He's
Right,
the one
but
who got caught.
but
Okay?
as far as accomplishments are concerned, I don't look at Terrell Owens the way I look at Bill Belichick. Terrell
Okay,
Owens is not
Barry
the
Bonds.
greatest receiver
I mean,
of all time.
Barry Bonds.
What about him? They
Barry
don't.
Bonds
They
is
don't.
the
They don't let.
greatest.
They don't let steroid guys into the Hall of Fame. They don't. They don't put them in the Hall of Fame.
Even though the commissioner got in and he knew about the steroids since 1990.
Right, I don't disagree with you. By the way, indeed, let's not go down this road because I don't disagree with you. I would vote those guys in, but it's just that they're not going to get in.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to put Rafael Palmeiro in? You want to put all Bonds and all these guys in? Put him in.
What I'm
focus
saying,
more on like Bonds.
I'm saying is him
Clemens.
waiting a year. I get it, and if they do
I
the
don't get
same
it.
thing with Brady, get it. I get it.
Okay. Okay.
quick-
You're
quick
entitled to
thing
your
with the
opinion.
Knicks.
I don't think it could be more wrong, but that's fine.
Quick
What makes
thing-
Sports Talk Radio?
Quick thing with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Quick things with the Knicks. I said this last year. Tom Thibodeau took them as far as they could go. It was a structural issue, not a coaching. You're seeing that right now. Short guards age fast. See Trae Young. Brunson's good now, but you got maybe this year, next year. And then Giannis, you waited he's starting to get lower leg injuries, and he's an athletic player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a good idea to trade for him at all. at all.
Okay,
You
well,
got maybe a
here's
year
the
or
thing,
two
though.
tops.
If it's not going to work out with Towns, you better start to employ some other kind of plan. If it's not going to be Giannis, and it's not going to be Towns as the second guy or the 1B, then you better figure out what would be
right.
next.
Like this is, I mean, we all assume that this was their shot, right? Like, I mean, trading what they traded for Mikal Bridges and then making the move for Karl-Anthony Towns, that was going to be it, right? Like this group of players was going to have the opportunity to prove whether or not they could win a championship,
right?
And now with the whole Giannis being unhappy in Milwaukee, and then the rumors about him only wanting to be a New York Knick, obviously now that becomes a story. And when you watch this team play, even though they've won 3 games in a row, like the conversation still is this team actually better when Cat's not on the floor? And if that's
they've
the case,
looked better when Cat's not on
right,
the floor.
So if that's the case, like I can't sit here and tell you that I feel good about them coming out of the East, which means they're not going to win a championship. Right, so they're not going to win a championship. So the only question is, and we talked about this yesterday, in a perfect world, you'd like to let this play out, and then if it doesn't work out the way that you want, then you trade for Giannis in the summer. If that option doesn't present itself and Giannis is going to get traded regardless and you could lose out on that opportunity, then maybe you have to be willing to
bite the bullet.
And not go as far as you could potentially go this year for more success in the next couple of years with Giannis.
Right. I mean, you have to think about, because if you don't think they're winning a championship, right, this year?
The way this team looks right now,
yes. No. Okay. So if you had to take a step back to take 2 steps forward in the future, is that something you're willing to do? Now, in a perfect world, let's go to battle this season, and then we'll get him in the offseason, and we'll build around him and Brunson, and we'll try to figure this thing out. But if you can't, then what do you do?
Then you probably make you probably make the deal. If the thought is if we don't do it now, he's gone, and wherever he goes is someplace he'll be happy, and we won't have a chance to get him, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, how often do these possibilities present themselves?
Not often.
You got one of the best players in basketball that wants to come play for you.
Not often.
Which is something that we would beg for, that we would wait for.
But because you feel like you're in the red zone, right? You feel like you're not the 1 yard line. You're not just the quarterback sneak Josh Allen. Let's get into the end zone. But you feel like you're close,
right?
How do you get down to the 1 yard line? How do you do it?
I think that you need to be honest with what you have and who you are. And if you don't think this team is good enough to beat OKC, to beat the Spurs, to beat the Rockets, to beat
Well, the nice thing
Denver.
is there's only one team going to come out of the West, right?
Right, but the 4 teams I just listed, those are good teams.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know how you beat Oklahoma City, period.
Okay, so if that's the if
maybe
that's
someone else takes him out.
Maybe, but you're also now worried about, can I beat Detroit? Can I beat Boston? Like
that's the bigger concern.
And and this is coming down to Thursday. And I don't know what's going on in the locker room. I don't know how the relationship is between Cat and the coach and Cat and his teammates, what the level of frustration is. All I can go off is what I see and what I hear. And this version of Cat right now, I know the rebounding is there, but the offensive numbers aren't there. The effort's not there, which makes me not want to live with the bad defense.
I agree.
Like, you got to be elite at one of those things.
Right. You can live with Jalen Brunson because he does so much offensively.
Right, because of the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Because of the start of the game, and then he finished it off in the fourth quarter.
You never know what you're going to get from Karl-Anthony Towns. You have no idea.
And I got to tell you, like, the whole idea of, well, I'm still trying to get comfortable in this offense with the new coach. Come on, man.
We're more than halfway through the season.
We're 46 games into this thing.
Here's Mike Brown on not playing Cat as much.
I know at the end of the game, we had a group out on the floor and it was playing well. It's a tight ball game, and so I just rode that group to the end of the game, which I've done before. But he went. I think we had Deuce out there who wasn't a starter, and Mitch out there who's not a starter. So again, we need to get the win.
We need to get the win, and he's saying to get the win last night, we were in better position to do it with Karl-Anthony Towns on the bench.
Is he wrong?
No, I don't think he's wrong. But isn't that a problem?
Yeah, of course it's a problem. It was a problem last year.
Could you imagine down the stretch of a game, they're like, LeBron,
right?
You know what?
But last year,
ride the pine.
Last year it was a problem. Like I told you, Jalen Brunson's not going to get better defensively. Karl-Anthony Towns is not going to, will not get better defensively. Last year, at least, because of how Tibbs coached, you got the effort, right? Because a lot of defense is effort and will and want to. And if I can add some of that to make up for some of the deficiency, I can be acceptable. Like, I can be good enough.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not being something that's being really like pushed and coached hard, and I have the deficiency as well as a lack of effort, what do you expect it to look like?
Why are we discussing a lack of effort? That's what pisses me off to no end.
Of course it does. I'm sure it pisses his teammates off.
Yeah, of course, and it should. I mean, why are we talking? How would you have handled it? You're going out there, you're giving everything you have, you're playing through injury, and then you look at a guy who should be going 25-13 every night, who should be a dominant force. Lack of effort. You'd attack him.
Yeah, I would be pissed. And listen, I would imagine that there's probably conversations that have been had in the locker room before you start talking about it in the media. I would think.
I would think so. I mean, Josh Hart, listen, I think for what he does, gives you everything he has. He leaves it all out there on the court. I don't question his heart or his guts, and he's not the most skilled player in the world, but he's going to give you everything. And then you got a guy like Towns, who should be so much better than he is.
Yeah, those are the guys that I have the hardest time with. The guys that are that talented and then just don't have.
Yeah, they don't have it.
Right. He's like one of those guys. If I took his heart and put it in your body with your talent, you'd be the best player in the league.
Right. That's the shame, though. You've heard that forever. Man,
I think that was
this guy.
Right, but I think that was the frustration in Minnesota that you would hear.
Yeah, he's going to give you numbers. He's going to give you numbers. But are you going to win a championship with someone like that?
It was a similar dynamic though, because you got Anthony Edwards, who's a dog.
He is a dog,
right? And then it's like, and then you got Cat, who's super talented. Like, I don't know if there's a big man that shoots as well as Cat shoots.
He can be a great shooter.
But it's like, then you see, like last year, like there were times it's like, dude, just get in the post, man. You got a great matchup.
He doesn't want to.
And he's not just standing around.
He's not a post player unless he's like, going up against a guy that's 6'4".
Right, and he knows.
And he knows he can take him. If you have a guy equal height to him, he can't really take him down low. He's not a real. He could try to drive on him, which goes poorly as well sometimes. He's a shooter. That's what he is. He's an elite shooter for a big guy.
Leon Rose has got some work to do. He's got to figure out what he wants to do here.
We'll see. Can I play some sound? Because we got Louis Riddick coming up, and I hate to do this. I tried my best.
Is this Jet sound?
It's Aaron Glenn from the 2025 Combine.
Yeah, I sent
talking about all the coaches that he's how easy it's so easy to find these coaches. That's the thing. Here's Aaron Glenn.
Listen, I think the most enjoyable thing was getting the coaching staff, because there's so many coaches out there that everybody wants you to get, and there are all these names. But I'm a huge believer in getting the guys that's right for the job and right for the job for us. So listen, if the guys don't have all the big names that everybody wants, they are a hell of a coach. You can find them anywhere. Division II, high school, other coaches that are assistants of other teams. And that's what I did. And it took a while to do that. And I want to take a while because I want to make sure I get the right guys. And I said this before, compatibility is just as important as coachability, because you want guys that can actually coach together. Whatever my weak spots are, man, somebody can help me with those weak spots. And that's vice versa along the coaching staff. And I did everything I can to try to make sure I do that. And I think we have an outstanding coaching staff. They're going to do a hell of a job for us. And it's just like going to get players. I want guys going to help us be able to win. Right? And that's what this coaching staff is going to do for us.
All right. So that great coaching staff, when you can find anywhere, high school, Division II, you name it, all gone.
You can now find anywhere.
Yes.
Anywhere they decide to go, because I think he fired, 9 of them?
9.
Now?
9 coaches
with
out.
Engstrand?
Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, out. Oh, what is happening?
Yeah, and by the way, one of the things he talked about with Steve Wilkes at the end, too, was the lack of compatibility.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just doesn't feel like he really knows what he's doing.
It didn't. It hasn't. And now it feels worse than it's ever felt. And why are you waiting till now? Like, you're Tanner Engstrand. You're like, wait a second. Now I don't have a job? Like, he couldn't even throw his hat in the ring for any of these other jobs.
Yeah, but I think this was almost, too, just him after the conversations being like, so what exactly is my role here now? I'm doing what? If you bring in Frank Reich, or if John Gruden, for whatever reason, decided he wanted to take this job.
This job is so unattractive. John Gruden, who I've heard really wants to get back into the NFL and may not have another chance.
Right, but if
won't take it.
Okay, but why would you take it, though?
But he won't.
Outside of him thinking that Aaron Glenn at some point this season is going to be fired and he'll take over as the interim coach and then get the job. Like, the only way it works for him is if he has success. With what quarterback?
No, none. It's going to be Kyler Murray. It's going to be Tua. That's what it's going to be.
I heard. You want a name?
Oh God.
Do you want a name?
Yeah.
I heard this. I actually got a text message yesterday. Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun what? No, there's no way they could.
I'm just telling you.
There is no way.
I'm just telling you.
So you're going to lose on the field, and now you're going to get mauled in the court of public opinion. There is no way. There is no way.
I'm just
if Deshaun Watson was great, you'd be like, all right, we're going to bring in a guy who's, not a great guy, but we're going to win games. People could I think they could deal with that. We're going to bring in Deshaun Watson, who's not good, who's never healthy, who is owed a boatload of money, who's got an awful track record. Bring him in as the
coming off multiple Achilles.
If you do that, everything you get, you wholeheartedly deserve.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Absolutely. I'm just telling you what I received.
How are they this level of dysfunctional? I guess it starts at the top, right?
It starts at the top. Of course it does. Yeah, I mean, this is where it starts, and then it trickles down, and you make decisions based on, I mean, apparently Mike T with, analytics of prior hirings, and it wasn't about X's and O's. It was about, a leader of men and all these different things. And you got a coach that really looks like he has no idea.
No idea. You think Mike T closed doors? Mike, just be honest, just for a sec. No one will ever find out. You think this is going well? You think this is good? Would say, don't worry.
How could
you? It's going to be fine.
How could you? You just played a clip where he talked about how you find him anywhere.
Anywhere. Coaches
Division III, high school, all these. I got a great coaching staff. We are compatible and all these different things. And now a year later,
gone.
9 of them.
Gone. I mean, that's, by the way, if you're an NFL coach who's 100-hour weeks and sleeping under the desk and everything, you hear that, you're like, what do you find a high school coach to come in here and do what I do? Come on.
By the way, though, too, right? Job way more attractive for an offensive coordinator last year. Aaron Glenn signs a 5-year deal, right? You get to decide who you want your quarterback to be, right? Like it could be Justin Fields. Maybe it's not Justin Fields or whatever. But at least it's Aaron Glenn going into year one without, people were excited. Like the Jets fan base was excited about Aaron Glenn. Former player, what he did in Detroit, all these different things. So that job that year.
I'm not exactly sure what he did in Detroit.
Okay, but fine. But that job last year was far more attractive than it is this year.
Yes. He has been so bad, it's now at the depths of the NFL.
So if now you are hell-bent on finding a head coach of the offense, why wasn't that, when your specialty is the defensive side of the ball, where you focused on maybe getting a head coach, like a former head coach, as opposed to the defensive side of the ball, which is supposed to be your specialty? What sense does that make?
None of it makes any sense.
Like Robert Saleh, to his credit, did the exact same thing and went with Mike LaFleur. Now, he wanted to keep him. He was told he can't, so they made a change. That didn't work out. Mike LaFleur goes with Sean McVay. Things are good. At least in the second time around, he was like, no. My specialty's defense.
Right. I'm going to hire,
plays.
Brian Dable.
But even if I didn't, if things go wrong, I can fix that side of the ball. I don't want to have to worry about the offense. Right? So I'm going to put Brian Dable. He's the head coach.
Yep.
If you're Aaron Glenn, wouldn't that be the priority in year one?
Yeah, you would think.
Why would you pivot? You have to pivot to it now. But it might, just you, me, anybody would be like,
you would think.
I'm going to get the most qualified guy on that side of the ball because I can help the defense.
They got nothing. They got nothing. They
have no one.
They got a guy that couldn't run the offense or the defense, and they got rid of them, and now it's Aaron Glenn is running things. Good luck.
And now you have no one.
No one. And nobody wants it. You have no one.
It sounded like Wink wanted it.
He did until he didn't.
Oh, until he found out that Aaron Glenn wants to call plays.
We are unbelievable here. All right, let's break. We'll come back. Louis Riddick on the other side. We'll get his take on all the hot NFL topics. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, company. Hey, hope this tickles your fancy. New Jersey Transit is running on or close to schedule, but we do have delays. Hudson Bergen Light Rail, a 30-minute delay. Over on the LIRR Ronkonkoma branch, a 40-minute delay. Some troubles on the westbound BQE and Meeker Morgan with a stalled vehicle. Staten Island Expressway east at Highland Boulevard. It's a stall, and 280 East exit 13 at Newark. An accident being cleared. Sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang. Duke's Mayo, that's some good mayo. Duke's Mayo, so one with the catchy yellow lid. The full name is Duke's Mayonnaise. Get Duke's Mayo in stores today. It's got twang. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
New year, new season, same goal. feel good and stay in the game. But if neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica is holding you back, it's time to handle it. I'm Bart Scott, and I'm telling you to call Dr. J. Shaw at Soundwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he specializes in getting people back to living pain-free. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided treatments that work. Same-day or next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Stop playing through pain. Go to SoundwellPain.com. Relief starts today.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-50 2.5S Select with all-wheel drive for $179 for 33 months. Or buy with 0.9% APR financing for 72 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for these details. VIN SN379853. MSRP $33,425. Zero security deposit. APR $14.27 per month per $1,000 finance. Ends 2/2/26.
Looking for the best meat and seafood at unbeatable prices? Get to Wild Fork Foods. They offer the widest selection of meats and seafoods you'll find anywhere. Everything is blast frozen to lock in flavor and nutrients. From beef and poultry to seafood, pork, and even exotic and game meats, you'll get the best value for your buck. Visit one of their 7 locations across Long Island and New Jersey, or order online for same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods, your neighborhood's meat and seafood market.
It's the last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff, the final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes its tab. This is Super Bowl 60, and FanDuel is making sure you're in on it. And get this, if you're a new customer, all you have to do is bet $5, and you'll get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So whether you're backing the favorite, riding with the underdog, or building one last same-game parlay, make it count. Because after the Super Bowl, the season's over, and football is officially done, so this is your last call for football on FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey, this is Mika Zibanejad.
Hey, this is Adam Fox. Catch every Rangers game right here on 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
RJ said he's like a parent.
Why?
He said he's got to spell check stuff. He's got to wake you on time for the show.
Spell check.
I'm telling you, that's what he said.
No, speaking of spell check, the Knicks outscored the Knicks 31-15.
Yeah, RJ the parent.
Listen, I'm too busy looking after everyone else. You mentioned the rundown. Knicks almost did beat the Knicks last night. Came close.
Yeah.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
If someone tried to tickle you, not tickle. Nothing. Right on the side of the stomach.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you. ESPN New York, the big 7 o'clock hour. I can tell RJ is on the phone with Louis Riddick as we speak.
That's nice.
So we are moments away. We now have Louis Riddick. Louis, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that I have to even ask you that we have to broach the subject of Bill Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame. It is I can't believe what a farce this is. It's embarrassing for the Hall of Fame voters, and the fact that we have to spend time on it, I think is just it's wild, it's shocking, and it's embarrassing.
You know, I was trying to think of the right way yesterday when I saw this to kind of kind of summarize this and get my arms around it. And it's kind of indicative of our world right now, that even when, the evidence is right there for us to see, for us to literally just look at and see with our own two eyes and we watched what he's done his entire career. We watched it play out in real time. We can look at it on a piece of paper and objectively see what his record is relative to the greatest coaches, not only in the National Football League, but in professional sports, period. And we know that if this doesn't scream first ballot Hall of Fame, maybe greatest coach of all time, conversation type stuff, then I don't know what does. So but you know what? Like I said, kind of like the world we live in right now, even with that kind of evidence, we'll still trick ourselves, or some people. They didn't trick themselves. They just decided to say, look, I'm not going to believe what I see. I'm going to instead rely on my own personal feelings, emotions, thoughts, preconceived ideas, whatever it is, concerning this man. And I'm going to say, you know what? Nah, I don't think you deserve to be first ballot this year. I'm going to exercise whatever my own personal bias, grief, pettiness is against you, and I'm going to say, I'm not going to vote for you, and I'm going to make you wait. Whatever actually ultimately winds up being the truth, which I don't know if we'll ever know the truth, but I do know this. I do know that another Hall of Fame coach like Jimmy Johnson was going off yesterday about this and demanding, as many people were, an explanation from those who didn't vote him in, and that and I think by and large you see that there's this push and there's this demand for transparency as to like why would you do that? How did you do that? What justification did you have for doing that? Because as you alluded to, because without that, this whole process now has kind of gone up in smoke. It's in shambles now. There's no credibility to it. There isn't, and honestly, there's probably been some grounds for having that kind of argument for a long time now. When you have people, even though they have tried to make this as legitimate a process as possible, when you're talking about others' subjective opinions on other people, and then voting them into what is supposed to be one of the most prestigious clubs, of all time, especially when you're talking about sports, when you're talking about the Pro Football Hall of Fame, it's just it's a sad day for me personally, given my own personal history with him, going back to the early 90s in Cleveland and being around him and a staff that was littered with Hall of Fame type of people. First and foremost himself and Nick Saban, who was my position coach and who was the defensive coordinator during that time in Cleveland. And knowing then, okay, let me just interject my own personal feelings into this for a second. And still, you'll see I'm able to remain objective about it. I wasn't the biggest fan of Bill when I first was playing for him in Cleveland. He was hard on me personally. Very hard on me personally. But even during that time, I could see that my deficiencies or my own innate deficiencies or my inability to carry out the kind of things he was trying to ask me and our team to carry out during the course of a game were the reasons behind us falling short of our goals. It wasn't because of something he didn't prepare us for or something he didn't give us the tools for. And I could tell that. I could tell that this dude was just smarter than other coaches I had ever been around. And then throughout the rest of my career and throughout the rest of the time that I've been involved with football, look, I've talked to some of the some great coaches. There are some absolutely just super, super smart, high football IQ individuals walking the face of the earth. But there aren't many, if any, who substantially, go above and beyond what my experience was with Bill. And guys like Nick Saban, who I believe those two together were the greatest duo ever of all time on the same staff, ever. Now, people may say, well, you're biased too. Well, look, I'm just telling you, this guy, I didn't really like Bill when I was playing for him initially because it's hard to play for him. He is not for everyone. Just like Nick, they are not for everyone. But a lot of times, the greatest of all time that's just how they are. That's what their personalities are like, and it's just a shame now that I can't imagine. Look, I don't think many people are shedding tears for Bill Belichick this morning, because it's not like he always made things easy for everyone else, who were trying to cover him and who were trying to do their jobs, as he likes to say. But I'll tell you what, it's just I can only imagine the kind of things now that he may be thinking about, like what the hell, like what is this all about, really? Like what is this all about? It's got to be a surreal experience for him right now.
All right, so we talked about great coaching. Now let's talk about the Jets coaching. Lewis, what exactly is happening now? So we played a clip earlier. We had nine coaches gone. I mean, it doesn't feel like they know what they're doing.
See, this is one where, look, I hate feeling as though I was wrong about things, and I guess we'll see still. Okay, we'll see. You guys know that I have consistently on this show told you, going back to my first face-to-face experience with Aaron, with him being a head coach, that I believe that he is the guy who has the right kind of credibility, competency. He can positively impact people, all the things that you need in a top flight leader to get things turned around with the Jets eventually. But it has just been one thing after another with this organization ever since that Monday night game we did down in Miami with them. It's been one thing after a freaking another. And now you're sitting there coordinatorless at this point in the off season. Here I'm down here at the Senior Bowl. Just got here last night, and we're going to start broadcasting the practices today and tomorrow on ESPN. And I'm just thinking, like, what the heck is what are they doing? Like what has like why does everything seem so haphazard? Why does everything seem so just fly by the seat of their ass? Like why does everything seem like, why is it always just a one blunder after another, whether it comes to team construction, coaching staff construction, scheme, strategies, tactics, and playing out in real time on game day? Like, why is it like that? And I know there'll be plenty of Jet fans that go, "You're just a Jet hater. You mad you didn't get the job." I don't give a damn about getting the Jets job. I really don't. I mean, that has nothing to do with this, because I've been someone who, as you guys know, defended Aaron in the beginning of this season. But right now, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't. And I'm hoping he can, there's no games being played right now, so he can't add to or subtract from his win-loss record at this point in time. So all of it now is just us talking about what looks like severe dysfunction. But man, I don't know. I'm going to try and remain glass half full and be optimistic about this, but it just looks bad. You just never hear anything good coming out of that place. And in the off season, the off season is a time where many teams really focus on selling hope to their fan base and getting them fired up for the coming year. I hope the Jets are able to instill in their fan base a little bit of hope with maybe some transactions that are about to happen over the next couple of days or weeks, starting with this coaching staff, because this is just weird.
You sound very optimistic, Lewis. Yeah, listen, we appreciate you. The phone line's not great, so we're going to let you go now, but we'll do this again next week. Thank you. Enjoy Alabama, and we'll talk to you in a week from now.
You bet, man.
All right, there you go. Lewis Riddick. I mean, my God. I mean, he can't even think of anything positive to say about that.
Well, what'd you say? Tell me something positive.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Special teams is good.
Well, yeah, but you can't keep going.
Okay, you want to play the game? You got a lot of draft capital.
Great.
You do.
And you trust the person making that pick?
No, that's not what you said.
Well, what's new that's positive? We've had the draft picks.
What's new that's positive?
We had the special teams.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Right.
The offseason is time for optimism.
The problem is you'll get to week one. If you host week one, and you'll have 74,000 people in the stands. That's the problem.
That is the problem. I mean, that is the problem.
Is the fans are too loyal.
What do you want them to do? They love it.
Do they love this, though?
No, they don't love this, but there's only 17 of these things.
I understand, but maybe if you stood up and said, I'm not going until.
Because you were willing to do that when the Giants were a mess?
I would do that.
You just stop watching.
No, I wouldn't stop watching.
Well, you don't go anyway.
Okay. But, I mean, otherwise, how are you ever going to initiate change? How do you get a message that you're unhappy with ownership?
What do you want to do?
Don't go.
You want to go picket?
No, don't go.
I saw some nice Starbucks people picketing.
Don't go.
I almost joined the fight.
Don't go. If you have 15,000 people in the stadium.
Let's have a rally. Is that what you want?
I don't understand don't go to the game. Don't go. You're
it's part of what
miserable.
People do, though.
I understand, but sometimes to break a cycle, you have to stand up and say it's enough. It said this organization is broken. You said to Lewis, what? He's like, I don't know, man. I couldn't
even finish the question.
He sounds defeated. Imagine you're a fan of 50 years of this team.
Listen to Ira.
I mean, the Sabres are going to go to the playoffs this year. They beat up on Toronto last night. That's a good team. But the Jets. And it's not like you feel it building. It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. That's the problem. And I think that to Lewis's point, if you could understand with the phone line, that was his point, is that he was, and he's done it a couple times in the show, he's defended Aaron, and it's like, listen, it's year one. Growing pains, he'll figure it out. Like, I've had a chance to sit down with him. Like, he'll get this fixed. And now there's no signs of this thing getting fixed.
No, it's going in the wrong direction. You have a GM that at best you're uncertain of, and you have a lot of draft capital. That's all you have.
That's it.
That's all you have. But why would they change? Like, clearly the owner is not capable of putting a winning product on the field. Clearly.
Well, he hasn't recently. I mean, the last time he really won was with Rex.
Which is 15 years ago now. And it's a 3-win team, which might be worse next year than it was this year.
I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
I'm not looking for you to tell me anything.
You're looking for me to go to MetLife and picket. Like, what do you want me to do?
Just don't go. I don't go. Like, I don't know what there is to do.
I'm going to watch, though.
And I'm not. I never said don't watch. You should watch. You want to watch.
Right, but how I watch is different than how people that go to the games watch. That's just what they do.
I'm not saying you do anything wrong if it's in your DNA, you go to games, but I'm just saying, like, if you could somehow find your way to say, you know what, I'm taking this season off, I'm not going. I want to send a message. If you could get enough of those people, maybe that sends a message.
But that's not realistic. You're not going to get it for those people. This is a one-way street. This is a marriage.
It's so unfair.
That's just, we're sticking around with it because we're married.
And the problem is the fans always get screwed. The owners always make money. The people will always show. I mean, think about this. You're spending your time, which is worth so much. You're spending money to park. You're spending money on tickets. You're spending money on concessions. And for what? You got nothing back from this team. Nothing.
We haven't. No, we haven't. I don't know what. I don't know.
And the Giants have been the same way, but at least look what they've done this offseason.
Right, but at least you've stumbled into a quarterback, and now because you have the quarterback and you have your name, you get John Harbaugh.
Right.
And rather than and I don't know how many teams would do this when you make a 5-year commitment to somebody is just one and done them. But like if there was ever a case to be made for, hey, this guy should be gone, I just don't know how many people are going to want the job.
I don't know that anybody.
If you move off of Aaron Glenn,
unless you pay them to the point that it's like, wow, what, $25 million a year?
Yeah, but even then though, I mean, is that why you want someone to take the job?
But I have to change the cycle. The cycle of just like hiring a bad head coach after a bad head coach.
Well, you had a chance. I mean, you go back to Mike McCarthy, you had a chance.
But they
went with Adam Gase.
But they didn't. But why not try to do it now? Mike Tomlin, here, we'll give you $30 million a year, complete control. How would you feel if the Jets did that? You'd feel very differently.
Oh, I'd feel great if they got Mike Tomlin. Of course I would.
So
I just don't think that Mike Tomlin, even at $30 million, would be willing to do it.
Okay, but I think you'd feel better if
Look
they were
at what
at least
Cleveland's
trying.
dealing with right now.
It's terrible.
And they got a good defense.
A terrific defense. They're further along than the Jets.
I mean, he's at the Senior Bowl, and we don't have coordinators.
No.
And we have the second overall pick. And we have the 16th pick.
And 16, yeah. And 2 twos. and it's just, listen, as someone who's it doesn't bother, I mean, it bothers me because I'd like them to be better, but it doesn't impact my life like the Giants does. I would be incensed. I would hate this team more than I've hated any team. The Knicks were like this for a long time, too. Right? 15 wins, 18 wins, 20 wins, year after year after year, the wrong decision. And they finally got themselves out of it. This team can't get out of their own way.
No, this doesn't feel like this is what's going to break the cycle, this coaching hire.
No.
No.
And you got another year of it.
And the scary part is you got the 5 first-round picks. So you'll let him go with this year's second pick and the 16th pick, and then, I mean, we'll see what happens. But I can't, at the moment, it doesn't feel like we're headed for a good season.
Come on.
It feels like we're going to be right back where we're at, looking for a new head coach.
And knowing the Jets, Arch Manning will ball out, and you'll win 6 games. and you won't be able to get him.
How are we winning 6 games right now?
You're probably not. But I'm just saying, if
we
there's
just
a
won
quarterback
3.
that you're desperate for, you won't even be able to get him. That's Murphy's Law with this team. It's pathetic.
But at least if you had someone in charge that knew what they were doing, you would feel good about them figuring it out.
Totally.
Right? Like, as bad as you thought that Brian Daboll was, and you probably still think Joe Shane is, at least in that moment they were smart enough to recognize that, hey, we love Jackson. Like, Brian Daboll loves Jackson Dart. Apparently he loved Cam Ward, too, because I just saw, well,
that's why he was so excited to go to Tennessee.
Right, like the offer that they made to Tennessee was a pretty good offer that Tennessee said no to, is that, hey, this is the guy we like. Well, let's trade back up. Let's get him, and he can be the franchise quarterback. And that's changed everything. I mean, it really has. I mean, you went from being a dysfunctional mess to now being an attractive job for John Harbaugh.
That's all it's about. If you have a quarterback and then you get the coach.
I don't know if the Jets, if that's what it's all about, though.
If you had a quarterback and a coach.
Well, you'll get a coach. I still don't think you're going to get John Harbaugh, though. Like, as much as I want to fight it, like the whole, your Giants are the Jets, they're not, though.
Maybe you get the pick, and that becomes attractive to the coach. Maybe.
Right,
you get the number 1 pick.
Right, but that's if whoever this coach is doesn't prioritize ownership, which most great coaches do. Right? Like, you're still going to have to deal. You're going to still have to deal with, like, even the Giants. As much as people like John Mara, like, there were things that John Harbaugh said have to change.
And the only reason they were able to change him is because he had the gravitas that you had to change to be able to bring him
And I
in.
think also the circumstances, and there was the level of desperation and urgency, so they were willing to do it.
All right, let's break. I'm sorry to get annoyed. It's just like, I mean, it's ridiculous.
You bring me right down.
I'm not trying to. I can't believe it.
It's the Jets. What do you mean you can't believe it?
But it shouldn't be this pathetic. This is even for the Jets, this is a level of pathetic that we haven't seen. Even for the Jets. Let's break, come back. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
It's Chuck Devine with SnowCountry.com. Prioritize your self-care and switch to Cricket for unlimited plans starting at $35 a month. Smile, you're on Cricket. We're loving the big fresh snow we picked up Sunday and Monday. You had Thunder Ridge getting nearly 1.5 feet of fresh snow. They're now 100%. So's everyone. Like Wyndham and Bel Air, it's 20 miles for Bel Air. Both those spots got 2 feet of fresh snow Sunday and Monday. That means the groomed trails feel like a nice, soft, quiet carpet. And natural runs like Glades and Moguls are much more into play. Southington, Sundown, and Mohawk all 100% day and night in Connecticut. And they all got around 1.5 feet of fresh snow. Ski Butternut getting 22 inches. And they're on all 22 trails. Jiminy in the Berkshires, 100% day and night. They got at least 1.5 feet from the storm. So did Gore and Whiteface in the Adirondacks, Stratton, Killington, Pico, and Smuggler's Notch in Vermont.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
Not sure what or who to bet this weekend? College basketball, NBA, soccer, hockey. What about horse racing? Well, The Wiz has you covered. Tune into the Fine Line Saturday at 8 a.m. as The Wiz talks totals, prop bets, money lines, and best bets. Plus, The Wiz talks about the big game. Who you got? Seattle or New England? Follow The Wiz on Instagram at Joe Wiz Sports. It's the best bet in town. The Fine Line with The Wiz Saturday at 8 a.m. Be ready to win.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Jets fans, they want to vent. They want to complain. They want to express anger. And we're here for you guys, 800-919-3776. And then, of course, people are lined up for Stump Rothenberg already.
I can't wait for that.
We had a good edition last week, right?
You've had a good 2026 so far.
Well, it's only 3 weeks in.
Knock
2
on
weeks
wood.
in. Yeah, so far so good.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Brian at Center Reach. Brian, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, thanks for taking the call. Yep. It's brutal being a Jets fan. It's like, the worst pain and the worst investment that you could ever actually go through. I was a season ticket holder only for a couple of years. I'm still 31. I've been, a fan of the team since I was 6, which was probably the worst decision I probably made in my entire life.
Was this a father-led? Did he push you into being a Jets fan?
No, my mom and my grandfather, did that. My dad is a flaky Giants fan, so he'll bounce around back and forth.
What does that mean, flaky?
But
typically Giants fans are great people.
He only roots for them when they're good, and then he rooted for the Jets, in 2008, 2009 when they were competitive and good, and then he.
So we have a word for that, and we call that's a fraud, is what you're doing.
Fraud.
Yeah.
Fraud. Yeah. Total fraud. But. I'm so despondent as a fan. There's no anger anymore. I'm dead inside. I canceled my season tickets. The 2026 season is essentially over for me. If we win a game, I'll be pissed. I want it to be over. I want it to be done. I want it to be 2027. I want the coach done. I want a new coach in. I want to have the first overall draft pick. That's about the only thing that gives me hope. There is no hope for 2026. Nothing they could do this year in the draft or hiring offensive coordinators, defense coordinators will give me any hope whatsoever. It is over, and the only way that this changes outside of Woody selling the team, which will never happen unless everyone just cancels their season tickets, is they hire a competent head coach and get lucky in the draft, which the Jets never do. So,
well, that's uplifting.
What do you want?
I don't know.
You open up the lines for the people to vent.
I know, but it's so depressing. It's like if we ever get the right head coach, that would help. We'll never get the right head coach. I think one of the few avenues you could have is just overpay for that head coach or wind up with a pick that a coach that's attractive looks at and is like, yeah, you know what? I would love to have that quarterback.
Well, hopefully that happens. Right now, that's not the case. Right now, we have the second overall pick. Dante Moore went back to school, so it's not going to be a quarterback, and Aaron Glenn is still hired.
When was the last time, as bad as the Jets have been, and it's been bad for quite some time, when was the last time you went to game 1 of the season, you're like, we have no hope? None. Not this year. You thought they were going to be okay this year?
No,
not
especially
last year
after
with
week
Aaron,
1.
not the year before with Aaron. I mean, it's been years since you went into a season and thought to yourself, we have no hope.
Especially after week 1.
Right.
What you saw. People were excited.
Right, look at this offense. Look what they got out of Justin Fields.
Right, maybe this is it. Maybe we answer both questions. Maybe we got the quarterback and we got the coach. Turns out we have neither. And the coach is only getting worse.
It feels like he's falling apart.
It's not getting better. I mean, it doesn't feel like he has any real idea of what he's doing or direction as to how to get this thing fixed.
It feels like you gave a guy a job, a responsibility, and it's way too much for him. Right? Doesn't it feel like that?
Yeah, which
way too much for him.
I don't know if him all of a sudden now deciding he wants to call plays makes that better.
It probably doesn't.
Feels like it should make it worse.
It probably doesn't. But you hear, I mean, everyone you talk to, all the people that call, they're like, next year, I mean, John's like, wake me up in 2027. People aren't even interested in next year's Jets team now.
No, which is sad. I'm interested to see what Ira has to say.
Let's see what Ira has to say. Ira, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. And I don't know even how to follow that last call. He's spot on in everything you've been saying. And John Winthrop, I get it. I don't need, my ticket agent called me, and I've been putting it off to March. And I was kind of leaning more towards renewing them because that's all I've done.
Because you can't help yourself. Because it's part of the fabric of who you are. Yep.
Right, but you know something? I'm saying that why am I throwing out $4,000 for what? To go there? I'm not. I mean, I don't get aggravated. I get a little frustrated. But you know, I'm rooting for this team to go 0-17 next year. Of course, I want maybe even Woody will never sell it. But the only thing that I'm looking forward to next year is the day they have the press conference that Aaron Glenn has been fired. That's it. And I still give it the over-under Halloween, Thanksgiving, somewhere around there. I don't think anybody else, I don't think he's going to last the season. But I hate talking like this. This is not my
You're usually one of the most optimistic Jets fans we have.
They have destroyed everything. A matter of fact, they have made it so bad, except for the playoffs. I'm 71 years old. This is the least amount of football in my lifetime I've ever watched because nothing affects the Jets. Whether Buffalo wins, Miami wins, whoever it might be, it doesn't matter because the Jets are irrelevant. And I'm telling you, if they ask me to come there and have input in that building, I could do a better job. And I don't care what people think, and I don't care what people say about me. I could have bigger impact and lead them in a straighter path than the people who are employed for Woody Johnson.
You know what? I actually don't doubt it. I mean, it feels like they are on such a bizarre path right now that a guy like Ira, who's like a football lifer.
What exactly is the path, though?
Well, I have no idea.
Right.
I have
mean,
no idea
the
what
path
the plan
is to another bad season, and hopefully leads to what you're talking about. Whereas you have, I mean, with the 3 first-round picks, one of those picks is maybe the first pick or the second pick, and you have a quarterback that's actually enticing enough to get the coach to overlook all of the dysfunction. And
that's your only path.
Questionable ownership.
So are you going to go into next year rooting for the Jets to lose games from the start of the season?
No, I can't from the start. I got to see how it looks.
Okay.
And then decide what I want to do. But not from the start. That's too early.
I don't think you're wrong.
I don't even know if I have to root against them. I think it's just naturally going to happen.
Are we going to get to week 1 of the season and the Jets will go on 1 o'clock? You're like, Or there'll be some juice.
It probably depends on who they're playing. I don't know how much juice there's going to be.
But I don't know. Typically, like week 1, no matter who you're
playing,
but
at this point, you hate watching them at this point.
Yes, you're 100% right.
That's kind of where we're at.
You love them, but you hate them.
Yeah, it's a bad marriage right now.
It's a cruel existence
that I can't get out of.
No,
or choose not to get out of.
I mean, how many teams right now, if I offered you to switch up, are in a worse position than the Jets? The Raiders are in a better position. The Browns, the Cardinals.
Maybe the Cardinals, especially in that division.
Yeah. Browns not so good either.
Browns not great, but at least they have a really good defense.
They do.
If they keep Schwartz, at least it's someone
but
that
they can't get a coach either.
Well, it sounds like they want to keep Jim Schwartz.
Because they kind of have to keep Jim Schwartz.
Well, because to keep the defense happy, keep Myles Garrett happy.
Right.
I mean, they got a good unit.
So if I said to you could swap everything with Arizona, team, owner, GM, all of it, you would not do it with Arizona?
No.
The Browns?
No.
Okay.
Oh, but I mean, that's not great company.
No, it's the depths of company.
It's the worst.
It's awful. It's awful is what it is. All right, let's break. We'll come back. Stump Rothenberg. People, look at this. Every line already all lit up for the segment. We'll get to it next.
People love it. I don't know. You need always need to be like, oh, Dave, everyone loves it.
You know what? A little reassurance every once in a while.
Why?
Because it never hurts anybody.
People calling an hour early. How much more reassurance do you need?
I guess you know what, Ray? I heard that.
I wanted to make sure you heard that.
Good.
You must be a handful in bed.
A handful.
No, I don't mean like that.
Oh,
Not in a good way.
I'm a few handfuls.
No, maybe a single
I
handful.
am unbelievable.
Maybe a palmful. I mean, just like it. Just yeah, honey.
Sherry's in one today. I can.
Oh
guarantee
yeah.
that.
Oh, she's gonna get some later. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
Ooh. Yeah. That's right.
That's
am good.
Special.
Right there, Dave.
Special.
Right there.
Special. Bring it.
Keep going.
Bring it. I can't help it.
Is it over
Listen,
yet?
I don't have a lot of gifts. It's a gift.
Bring it. Yeah.
It's a gift. I lead with generosity. Is what I do.
You leave with generosity.
That's exactly what I do.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
All right, let's take a break. 800-919-3776. Stump Rothenberg and more. Your calls on the other side. DNR with you. ESPN New York. Nipple pants.
They know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Calling all Hoops fans. Get off the bench and onto the court for another exciting basketball season with BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. From same-game parlays to live bets, you can call your shot during any play. Rooting for your favorite players? You'll find all sorts of markets for betting on any star's performance on any given night. Don't miss a single highlight or buzzer-beating shot by getting all your picks in with BetMGM. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today and make your bets. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary and expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Listen, I know the mentality. You try to play through pain and walk it off. Push through one more day. But when it comes to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that's a losing game. That's when you call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he focuses on non-surgical solutions that get real results. No cuts, no downtime, no dependence on pain meds. He builds you a custom game plan for you so that you can move better, feel better, and live pain-free. Same day or next day appointments are available. Visit SandwellPain.com. Stop managing pain. Start beating it.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, Jan Sinner. He wins over Ben Shelton.
Yeah, I was watching some of that this morning.
He rolls along. How about this? In the last 46 times outside of playing each other in majors, Alcaraz and Sinner are 46-0. So unless they lose to each other, they win. So,
yeah, we're back.
It's unbelievable.
But we're back to what it was when it was Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic.
Yeah. And Djokovic got massively lucky last night. He was down the first two sets, and then Musetti got hurt, and he had to withdraw.
Right.
So now Djokovic moves on, but I don't think it's going to make much
It doesn't feel like
difference.
it's going to matter. No, I watched that. I watched the first hour this morning before I got here, before I got in the car, of the Sinner match.
Just too good.
It's just
he was on the ropes the other night when he was like physically exhausted.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's he's in great shape. His mobility around the court now has definitely improved.
Mm-hmm.
He can hit every shot. It's like Shelton's got this unbelievable serve, but it's just like
Shelton's a really good player.
He's a really good player, but like he just doesn't. You could get. Well, I'm going to pepper his backhand, and if Shelton can actually be consistent with his backhand, he's got a chance. But the reality is he's not going.
Well,
to
nobody's as consistent off the ground as those two guys.
Right. So it's just like can you? I remember telling you that I was one of my buddies played on the tour, and he said he'd walk into the wherever they were at, and he would stand on the court, and he'd look over when he was playing Nadal, and Nadal would be jumping around, and he'd be like, "There's no chance I'm going to beat this guy." Like before the match even started.
Yeah, because you know that you can't last him
because he's better at everything, and
he doesn't get tired.
Doesn't get tired. I can't every ball I hit that I think's going to be a winner, he's hitting it back to me.
You see how hot it was in the Australian Open yesterday?
It's crazy.
113 degrees.
That's the only reason I wouldn't want to go. It's because of the heat.
That's crazy. I want to go to Australia though.
I'd love to go to Australia. I'd love to
go
go see that, but it's just that's
a far flight.
I think I could win with it. I think I could live with it. 100, especially with this cold, I could do it.
100? 100's too hot.
It'd be fine.
I don't know. I woke up this morning, went outside 4.
It's freezing.
Yeah. Oof. It's cold.
It's a special kind
Apparently,
of cold
according to RJ, we're not allowed to talk weather, though.
No. You will give us a snow update here, though, at some point.
No.
Yes.
No.
By the end of the week, I want a snow update. I need to know what my weekend looks like.
I'm sorry.
You stink.
RJ admonished me, and I will no longer give any weather updates thanks to you, RJ. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Listen,
I love weather.
I think the statute of limitations on talking about this past storm has closed.
No, we're on to the next storm.
However, if we're now looking ahead to the next storm, I think your window opens again.
What is this one called?
This one is dangerous.
It's not called dangerous, though.
No.
Does it have a name?
What name? I don't know the name.
Like the Russell Wilson, the Danger Witch?
Melvin. I don't know.
I don't think it's Melvin.
The name.
I want to say Gianna. Does that sound right?
The one we just had, did it have a name?
Are we in the G's now?
I don't know. Do the winter storms have names?
I saw that. They do have names.
Winter storms have names? I know hurricanes have names.
I don't know which one is which, but yeah.
Look it up, Ray.
Name or not. What I'm told is that this. No, I'm not sharing with you guys. Because I won't do it.
What are you hearing?
If we're in the G's, it's Gianna. If we're in the G's. Are we in the G's?
So how does it work?
Don't ask him.
Is it
He wouldn't know how to find it. What? What?
Say something.
His mind is it's perpetually in the gutter.
Yeah, of course.
You live in the gutter.
I live right in it. I love it.
With old cans of tuna fish.
I don't know why it's got to
Rick.
be old cans of tuna.
Because that's what it is.
Who throws cans of tuna into the
they eat them. They're done. They open them, they eat them, and they throw the empty can into the garbage.
Is that what happens in Westchester?
You're just like, oh, look, cans of tuna.
What is it, fish?
Oh, no.
I love tuna.
What was your weather update?
No, I won't tell you.
See what you've done?
The one
Do you
we
see
just-
what you've done?
The one we just had was Fern.
He is bursting.
Fern.
He's bursting.
I
at
think
the
the next
seams.
one's Gianna.
So the next one would be Gianna.
No way
Good on you, Rick.
he can
Good
keep
job.
this to
See?
himself.
I'm a weather guy. See, this is what I do, though. As a man that believes in woo and all these different things.
I love weather.
When I recognize that my radio wife or husband, however you want to look at it, loves something, I invest in that.
That's nice.
That's what I do.
That's nice.
I dive right into the weather.
Well, not RJ.
Unlike this animal.
RJ, I express an interest in something outside of sports analogies,
Right.
and now RJ belittles me.
Right. He's like
RJ, you understand what's this polar vortex? What's this about?
I don't think it's good.
I wasn't looking
You
for
don't get
analysis
weather.
like that. Can you tell me something about it?
He's like the child that goes out of his way to go against his parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you only get so many days to talk about the storm, and then it's over.
People love it.
When you yelled at me the other day, I was discussing the upcoming storm.
The upcoming one. The
past
potential
one is still-
Gianna storm.
The past one is still affecting us. You're complaining about the parking for crying out loud.
Well, the plowing
parking was terrible.
The plowing was not great.
Did they have anybody plowing the sides?
I got some plowing issues by me, too, just not great.
I parked in an embankment. My car literally could tip over.
You have an option.
What's that?
The lot.
No, I'm not going lot.
Why?
Because I'm not doing it.
Your
Why?
loss.
Why?
Your loss.
For two reasons. One, time. I don't want to spend 15 minutes going from here to get my car.
Well, it's not 15 minutes. It's like
and expense. I'm going to spend $8. You're going to spend $68.
66.
Okay.
Well, $66 to keep you off the embankment.
I think
That's
it's
what
worth
it's
the,
worth-
I think
what
it's
it's
worth the
worth to you.
risk. Yeah, it's worth the risk. I'm right behind Raymond.
I would like it if I could find. So if we could time it, I would park on the street if we could time it where it was like
You can't park on the street.
I probably cleared a path for him now that I
Ray
think about
parks and then I park in the middle and then you park behind.
I would do that for you.
Yeah.
I would absolutely do that for you.
Or maybe I get like a bumper buddy.
Is that you're concerned about
Those
your
don't,
car?
those
starts
don't,
dinging
those
it
don't
up.
do much.
Well, there's no one parking on the streets. You have your own lane now. There's three cars on the whole street.
Right, you guys do, but what happens if it's I beat you here and then someone else parks there?
So you just want protection. That's
Yes.
what you just
It's
want.
one of the few times in my life I believe in protection.
Here we go. Back to the dumpster we go.
I drove the new truck in today. I'm a little concerned about it.
That thing is massive.
It's humongous.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit. It barely fits in the garage.
Do you have to pay extra for it?
No, not this garage. My garage.
It barely fits in your
It
garage?
barely. I need like assistance to get it in.
This thing must be a tank.
What do you mean
it's
it's just
wide? Cassie needed to help me get that into the garage because there's like this much. No joke. There's like this much room on the sides.
At what point did you, in the process of purchasing that thing, you said, "Oh boy, this will."
I didn't know.
This will be snug.
I didn't measure my garage when I had the Shelby truck. It fit in the garage. I didn't think this one was gonna be bigger. It's a little wider. I got it in there, but it's tight.
Yeah.
Oof. It is.
That's a truck with a girth.
It's girthy. The Dave Rothenberg, supposedly, of trucks.
And there we are.
And there we are.
And there we are.
Now we all know why.
And there we are.
Sherry is a
very lucky woman.
I wasn't going to say that, but
a very.
I wasn't going to say that, but
very
if
lucky
that's
woman.
how we want to do it,
that's fine. All right, 800-919-3776. I think we have to get to Stump Rothenberg because every phone line is all lit up for the segment. Every single one. People want to get involved. Ray, I did not. Would you like me to do Tully before we get to Stump Rothenberg?
That might be useful.
All right. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. 7 o'clock, the Rangers visit the Islanders. Big game at UBS. And at that same time, St. John's hosts Butler, 7:30. The Knicks are in Toronto to take on the Raptors, a game you can hear right here on ESPN New York. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew. The original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly.
Makes me sad. I got 2 games tonight. Can't hang out with you guys.
Yeah, you're going to miss the big event.
I miss it all.
Do we have any update on who these
guests? No.
Nothing?
No.
I got to text Gary.
I already text Gary.
Yeah, but I think
he's not telling.
He understands that you have a big mouth and could let it out on air, and I would not. Mario Panchetta.
I guess Terry Collins. And he's like, good guess, but probably not.
You guys will let me know, so I'm posted, right? When you find out.
Yeah,
who
I'm
it
sure
is,
RJ
take
will hump
pictures.
whoever it is.
Yeah.
Just what he
RJ
does.
wouldn't start humping Terry Collins.
Yeah, we'd have a cordial, nice discussion.
If it's a Yankee?
Oh, if it's
what do you expect?
If it's a Yankee?
Yeah.
Well, what are the odds?
It's Anthony Volpe?
What are the odds they go back-to-back Yankees, though?
Well, if it's Terry Collins, would you make him scream, you got to give us a shot? You got to do it?
I don't think it's going to be Terry, though.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's going to be.
No.
Well, I just texted. Hopefully we find out. Mattingly last year. Mattingly was, these guys were so excited.
Well, you just have no respect
Why?
You have no respect for Rick.
What do you mean?
He went to Gary yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I think
said,
Rick is known in circles that he has very loose lips.
But he said, I'm not telling you. And now you think 24 hours later you can have that same conversation.
You got to give us a shot. You know what? You got to give us a shot, Tom.
Sounds like I'm not the only one with loose lips. Just saying.
What is
Gary didn't tell me. There's no chance Gary's telling you.
Okay.
Gary likes me better than you.
I think it's razor thin,
No.
but I think you might be right.
I'm on Gary's softball team.
Yeah, because you're athletic.
Well,
not because he likes you better, because he's trying to win.
He wants to spend more time.
No, not at all.
I'm just. We'll find out tonight. We'll ask him. I'll get the microphone and I'll be Gary on the spot in front of all these people. Who do you like better? And what's the gap look like?
Mm-hmm. I think it's you. I think it's razor thin.
It's me by
no, I don't think so.
A wide margin.
I don't believe that to be true. I think it's you in a razor, like when they take the meat slicer at the deli and you're like, I want it
very thin.
That's what it.
No
one
chance.
Thinly sliced honey maple turkey. That's it.
No.
I'm telling you.
Okay, we'll find out. We'll ask Gary tonight.
And then you're going to be heartbroken. So if you have a razor thin lead over me, do I win?
Yeah.
Okay.
You win.
You think it's a massive gap?
I don't think massive, but it's substantial.
Do you think he likes me?
I think he likes you a lot.
Do you think he's in love with you?
I think he loves me, though. And he tells me he loves me.
He tells you he loves
There's no way he tells you he loves you.
The other day, I got love you, pal.
That says love you, pal. It's not the same.
What does he say? What does he say to you?
Say it right now.
Yeah, I want to know.
I get emojis, too.
I think love you, pal is
RJ, love you, pal. Like, kind of like
love you, pal is pretty strong.
RJ, that's not. I mean, what are we talking about here, RJ?
I would be surprised, Dave, if you listen. I've learned never to doubt you. I'd be surprised if you came out on top here.
I didn't say I was on top.
Well, you think
I said razor.
I don't even think it'll be razor.
I think Rick is a 9.9. I'm a 9.8.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling. That's what I believe.
No chance.
No.
Okay.
You're maybe in the 8s.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
8 would be nice.
No, it would not. I think he loves Rick a scooch more than he loves me. I think it's a 9.8 to a 9.6, something like that.
Okay.
Did you get a text for every holiday?
Every holiday.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Okay.
And my fandom is better than yours.
Happy Flag
and I think
Day,
he
Dave.
respects that. June 14th. Flag Day.
Which we also don't get off.
Well,
nope.
Should you get off for for Flag Day?
I love the flag.
Even if you were obligated to have it off, you gave it away.
John would take it away in your contract, even if you were allowed to have it
I don't know
off.
why he thinks this is that awesome.
Because he's proud of himself.
That a
He
friend
thinks-
of ours.
You know what it is? He believes he out-negotiated you. That's what it is.
That's exactly it.
And he's going to hold that over your
Yeah,
head.
but he did it to you, too.
Yeah, but I knew about it.
As nice a guy as he is, as humble as he is, I think John enjoys having that position of power over you.
Definitively.
Of course he does.
Definitively. All right, you ready to play?
I'm going to flex my muscles today because guess who's not going to be at the meeting?
Good.
This guy.
Good. Well, if you don't go, I don't go.
Well, I'm going to go on the Zoom, but I'm not going to be there in person.
What are we meeting about today?
Nothing.
There's nothing to meet about.
He'll ask us to go when you want to take vacation 6 months from now, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
And then be upset that we don't have our plans all done.
Raymond, you ready to?
He's
confident. If I go 10 for 10, you have to reward me in some way.
Like sexually?
He's humble.
Mike Trout is a pitbull on my ass.
He's well informed.
We'll continue to update you on the Mets and the Yankees, both having today off.
He's Dave Rothenberg, and this.
Oh, God almighty. Now I dropped my phone.
Is Stump Rothenberg.
I mean, you teased it like 3 times, so at some point we had to get there.
Well, I understand. Don't admonish me. Don't take me away from the joy that I'm having right
I'm not
now.
admonishing you. You're fine.
John thinks you're full of crap with your winter storm, too, by the way.
What do you mean?
I just sent the text message.
Okay. I'm just telling you that there's the potential. I'm not discussing it. I'm not discussing the storm.
Well, I'm just letting
anymore.
you know that one of your best friends thinks you're full of crap.
He doesn't think I'm full of crap.
And he even said the thing, and he circled it.
Okay, that's great. RJ, you have an overall record that we can start the show with here?
Sure do. You are off to a red-hot start. 28-2.
Oh, that's... I mean, who would have thought I had that level of greatness?
You.
28, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
28-2 is something. All right, let's start out. RJ, you have something to say?
Just that you're great.
Thank you. I think you're pretty darn great, too. Let's go to Andy in Merrick. Andy, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, guys. We're going straight to a Super Bowl question.
There have been 59 games in the books. Only once has the Super Bowl MVP been from the losing team. Name him.
Chuck Howley.
Well, that did not take long.
Thank you for that.
Wow. 29-2.
And we move along, and let's go to Dylan in Levittown. Dylan, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. Dave, before I get to my question, I've just noticed, with all of Rick's inappropriate jokes, he has a weird fetish with bringing up Sherry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to keep an eye on
It's
that.
not weird. I love Sherry.
No, listen.
I like Sherry better than Dave.
I have a phenomenal wife, and Rick kind of has a little thing for her, and that's fine. Now,
That doesn't bother you?
No, why would it bother
If God forbid Dave passes, I'd probably just slide right in there. And
me? If I walked into a room and they were in bed together, that would bother me a lot. But no.
Would you take pointers?
No.
You wouldn't be like,
no.
So, Rick, if Dave started bringing up Cassie every day in that manner, you wouldn't care?
No. No, I'm not concerned about Dave and Cassie.
Maybe you should be.
I doubt it.
Wow,
Okay.
The disrespect.
All right. My question for you is, so the Patriots and Seahawks are playing in the Super Bowl, obviously, this year, so that makes this a rematch. So including this upcoming Super Bowl, how many times has a Super Bowl been a rematch of a previous Super Bowl? So basically, I'm looking for a number of how many rematches of a Super Bowl there have been, including this one.
All right, well, Cowboys.
And then there's a bonus.
Go
There's
ahead.
a bonus question if you can get it. Which matchup has happened the most times?
So Cowboys Steelers is a multiple matchup.
Cowboys Beals.
Cowboys Beals. Giants Patriots.
Patriots Eagles.
Patriots Eagles.
Patriots Rams.
How many did you say there are?
He doesn't know. He wants you to guess.
Oh, I'm coming up with the number
I'm at
of
5 right now.
of duplicates. Broncos. Did we say Broncos? Anybody?
Did the Broncos play Washington once or twice? I think it was once.
Broncos played Washington once. Bills played Washington once. We got the Bills and the Cowboys.
Yep. Denver only made 2.
Oh, Kansas City, Green Bay. First
6.
2 Super Bowls.
Did you say Niners Bengals?
Niners Bengals.
That's
has
a
been
repeat.
Twice. Chiefs Niners. No. Right. Chiefs Niners twice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Chiefs Niners.
You're at 8.
Did the Vikings ever rematch with the Steelers in the 70s?
Viking. Super Bowl. I mean, Vikings went 4 times.
Right.
Dolphins. No. Dolphins. Redskins.
Once.
No.
One
Twice.
and one?
Twice.
In the
The
70s.
Gary Premian, and then 83 with the Riggins run.
Ah.
But what were you asking me?
No.
Oh, you were
you're
asking
good,
me about
you're
the
good, you're
Vikings.
good. Well, I was asking about the Vikings. I couldn't remember if the Vikings played the Steelers
Vikings
twice.
played
in
the
70s.
Raiders. Vikings played the Steelers. Vikings played the Dolphins. And they're 0-4. I don't think. And they played the Chiefs. I think they lost 23-7 to the Chiefs.
We're at 9.
This is a difficult question because there's so many parts to it.
Also, I just wanted to say that you're not just. I'm looking for also how many rematches there have been, not just how many rematches between a team there have been in total. Also, so
I don't
if
understand what you're
someone
talking
had
about.
if someone,
Did we say Eagles Chiefs?
So if someone, let's just say, for example, if someone played the same team 4 times in the Super Bowl, that would be 3 rematches.
3 rematches.
That would be 3 rematches.
All right,
is what I mean.
So, should we
you want all the rematches, not just how many?
Should we just stop?
Yeah,
well,
this is too much.
I think
This is
I
too
think
much.
you can stop it at which team has the most rematches.
Now, are we counting this one as well, or because it hasn't been played yet, we don't count this one?
Yes, this one as well.
Okay, so you're up to 11.
11. Should we stop at 11?
Well, how about you stop at 11? And I think he two-parted the question with which,
what do we
which
get?
rematch
10X?
had
We were
the
at 9.
most. 10.
No, but the Chiefs-Eagles.
Chiefs-Eagles.
Did we have that one?
I don't know. No.
We didn't have that
We
one?
didn't have.
All right, should we stop at 11? I mean, we keep going.
But that's not the answer he's looking for, though.
That's you weren't looking for the amount?
Yeah, he wants the amount.
He wants the amount.
The biggest rematch total?
No, but plus the whole total, though. He wants you to take those rematches.
That's
and if
too
it's
much.
like if it was 3 times, that's 3.
All right, so why don't we go with 11? Why don't we start with that?
It's not going to be right. Okay.
That's wrong.
Well, you're right. It is 11.
Okay, I guess he wanted that answer, so it's 11. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the bonus question was which matchup has happened the most times?
That's Cowboys.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Good. That's two-parter. That's 2 questions.
That was the easy part of it.
Right. 3-0.
Yeah. That was a lot.
That's too much.
That was a lot.
That right there is why Mel hates trivia.
Well, it was a lot. I mean, he just asked an 11-part question.
It's too much.
You won though. You won.
But it's not about winning. It's about that took.
But did the audience win?
Right?
No.
And I don't think so. Although, you know what? People are probably playing in their cars and maybe think it through with us. I don't think that's a definitive.
If the original question had just been how many Super Bowl rematches, not the total quantitative number, I think that was the way I interpreted the question, which is the way you answered it.
Well, we got to 11.
Yes.
And then we got Cowboys Steelers as the most rematched.
But like you said, that was the easy part.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. Chris and Bethpage in the bowels. Chris?
Yeah, actually today I'm iced in, Dave. I'm working from my home office in Bethpage.
Nice. Good for you. So. Good for you.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, I love Super Bowl trivia. In that previous question, I think one of the things you said was Chiefs-Packers. Was that a rematch? First two Super Bowls was Chiefs-Packers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
no. Second was Raiders, right. Maybe not. I was thinking that the Packers won the first 2. But we got there anyway, so you might be right, though.
Okay, no, good. No, okay, but I take these things very seriously.
Oh, very
but anyhow, so speaking of Super Bowls, there's been 2 coaches who've taken 2 different organizations to the Super Bowl and have not won. Who are the 2 coaches?
I mean, you think Shula, buddy, won. Mike Holmgren, buddy, won. Oof. Not one. So it's 2 coaches. Not one.
Taking 2 different organizations to the Super Bowl and not one.
I mean, it's not Marv Levy. He didn't take another team. Not Bud Grant. He didn't take another team. That's a good question. And Tom Flores obviously won multiple times.
I think I have one, but I don't know. And I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. It was the first that popped in my mind.
I tell you.
Did John Fox take Carolina to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
And he definitely took Denver.
And he lost with Denver? Yes. He lost with Denver. So, John Fox, good one. Dan Reeves took the Falcons and the Broncos. You said there's 2?
Yep, and you got them both. Good job by Rick. But John Fox is a tough one. That was a great job by Rick.
Very nice. Very well done. And they're recent-ish, right? It doesn't go back to the infancy stages of the Super Bowl. There's a lot of stress on me.
Well, you're doing well.
Yeah, so far, so good. Let's go to Melissa in Manhattan. Melissa, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning.
Good
so
morning.
to continue on with the Super Bowl question, if Drake May wins the Super Bowl this year, UNC will be the 6th school to have produced a U.S. president and a Super Bowl winning QB. The president from UNC is James K. Polk. Could you name me 2 of the 5 other schools that produced both a U.S. president and a Super Bowl winning quarterback?
Stanford, Michigan, Miami of Ohio.
Correct. Do you want to go for all 5?
I know another
Ooh,
one.
no.
Another one comes to mind.
Which one?
Delaware.
Yep.
Correct. Also, there's one more that I actually thought would be the most obvious.
I think Michigan might be the most obvious, but okay. There's one more.
Melissa, you at work yet?
Oh, no.
I'm working from home.
Oh, nice.
Navy.
Yep. That's right.
That is correct.
Yep. All right. There we go, Melissa. Thank you. You want to
No,
flirt with her at all? Or no, we can move on. All right. What a day today so far.
Yeah, well, let's keep it going.
I mean, what a day
Don't
today
take your foot off the gas.
we have happening. All right. Let's go to Ray in Montville. Ray, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
All right. This one was going around a couple weeks ago, so if you saw it, it'll be quick. But can you name me the current NFL head coach who has more career rushing yards than Bo Jackson?
We just did this.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah. Yep. Good job.
There we go. How's that?
That's nice.
You like that, don't you? All right. Ian in Asbury Park. Ian, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
All right. Good morning, boys. All right, Dave, this is redemption. I'm a little nervous because you're undefeated today, but that was a Cam Newton question that stumped you on 11-0. So let's see what you can do today. We got Travion Henderson. If he wins the Super Bowl, the Pats win the Super Bowl, will become the second player ever to win a national championship in his last year in college and then win a Super Bowl in his rookie year, back-to-back years. Who's the only other player that has done that?
This is a very hard question. National championship. Dorsett didn't win as a rookie, did he? 77? This is a tough question. Can I just ask you one? I guess it's a hint, but like, is this a big player, or am I thinking of like some backup offensive lineman?
No, big player.
Big player.
Definitely a big player.
Okay. All right. So he won a national championship at college. Could be a Miami guy. Any of those Cowboys guys, Ray?
Tom Bauer stuck in traffic. Starbucks right out the window.
What's our criteria here again?
National championship, Super Bowl year one.
I think Dorsett might be.
But I don't. Did Pittsburgh win the national championship? Now I'm having second thoughts about that. All right, I don't know the answer, so I'm just going to go with Tony Dorsett.
Well done, Dave. That was a tough one, and you got it.
Let's go.
Yep, Dorsett.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. How good was that?
It's great.
I'm
worried about Tom. Okay.
Why? What is
it? I'm worried.
You're worried about your coffee. You're not worried about Tom.
I just had.
How dare you?
This is a regular player, like not someone who was. Because wouldn't Brian Greasy? Wouldn't that apply to him?
Yes.
Because he won a national champ. Well, they split the title, Michigan, and then he joined the Broncos as a rookie.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What they won at 97, Michigan, and then the Broncos. He wasn't the quarterback.
No, he was always backup, but that was always last year, and then he took over.
Right. All right. Well, whatever. Patty Schenectady. Patty, you're on Stump Rothenberg.
Good morning, gentlemen. You got to both go to Australia. As someone that's been there, it will change your life. Most beautiful place on earth.
Yeah.
Piece of life.
How is the trip there though? Was it horrible?
It's a lot. If you count like layovers and everything that happens in between, it's between 28 and 36 hours.
And there's nothing direct, right? You got to do stops and stuff.
You basically go New York to LAX, and then you're there for a little bit, and you go LAX directly.
No, they got one of those special planes that has enough fuel to take you from New York to Australia.
Well, you can go from LA.
One of those new ones.
You can fly that far in a plane.
You can't fly from New York to Australia.
Well, that's maybe we should figure that out. They can't come up with a gas tank big enough. It's ridiculous.
I got
Patty,
a football question for you.
Do you feel badly for me? Did you think my question was not okay? All I said is there direct flights from here, and he has to jump me for that.
it is. You guys would have to do some major engineering. You know, Rick would have to use that Harvard degree to make that 10.
He doesn't have a Harvard
RJ,
degree.
did you think it was a little bit silly to ask if there was a direct flight from New York to Australia?
RJ screening. Why is that? Why is that so?
It is a little silly.
Fine. You know what?
I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kill you.
He just told you the travel's like 28 hours.
I'm not going to kill you.
That doesn't mean there's not direct flights. How would I know there's direct flights or not? I've never been. I've never looked into going. How would I know?
Because generally, there's no direct flights to the other side of the world like that.
There is from L.A.
It's L.A.
So?
You got to get to L.A. first.
It's a 5-hour difference.
All right, so L.A. to get there's like 23 hours. What's another 5?
I apologize for what I started. I apologize for what
You know,
I
we got to
started.
go, Patty.
You know,
Bye.
I was giving you a break there.
You just hung up on Patty?
I said bye.
You didn't even.
No.
You ask a question.
No, I'm in a
You
bad
didn't
mood.
even
I don't want to continue.
Guy.
Let's
You're
go 5-pack.
such
Let's
a
go.
Bad guy.
How am I a bad guy?
RJ, did you think it was a good question?
It's not even his fault.
I mean, it's not. I mean, listen.
It's that bad of a question?
I don't think it's that bad.
It's worthy of a show. It's a showstopper. It's a showstopper.
This is a prime example of the cover-up being worse than the actual crime. Because I didn't think it was a bad.
I don't think it's crazy.
I didn't think it was crazy. But you doubling down.
No, but you know what? I'm sick of being. I'm persecuted on my own show.
You're acting like you're being persecuted. Yes, it's a great word. Like because we just put it. Like no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of a question is that? What an awful question. You know what? Now you. I hope you're happy. Now you sabotaged everything.
I didn't call you a freaking moron or something like that. I just said no. That's not real. Like
no, Patty. Do you think that's a good question? He stopped the show.
That's between you and him.
Okay, well, he stopped the show. Not between me and him. And then he killed off poor Patty.
Maybe those same people that are building Vegas' new stadium can get you there.
Did you see the update over the weekend? God. Breaking ground.
My question was, when will it be ready? I won't be ready tomorrow. What's wrong with you?
They broke ground. It's happening.
Let's go.
We knew it would happen.
Patty, you chose the 28 to 36 hours as opposed to the direct flight from New York?
I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper.
I'm sorry, Patty.
I don't know. Patty also doesn't live here. He lives in Schenectady.
Patty, I'm sorry this happened to you.
You don't know this?
On behalf of the show.
Schenectady sends out one flight a day.
Big time hub.
One flight a day.
Yeah, Air Australia.
Straight to Australia.
Really? Qantas?
Air Kangaroo.
Yeah.
30-hour flight.
See the gas tank on that bad boy.
I deserve better than this.
Do you?
Yeah, definitively.
I think you can make a case for that, yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely deserve better.
You're not going to get better, but listen, I didn't take days out of your vacation contract, okay?
Hey, Patty, you didn't explore the direct flight?
Why are you going there? Why are you trying to make it worse again?
That's what set him off. That and the snowbank.
I'm parked on a cliff.
He came in today.
You're fine. You're fine.
And my feet were all wet, too.
He came in today, sat down. I walked in. He looked right at me and said, I'm in a bad mood today.
I was in a bad mood today.
God forbid the poor guy had to drive to work today.
I'm probably not going to get a nap.
He's talking about snowbanks, vacation days. He's been off the deep end.
I'm not going to finish season 3 of Dexter.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't know how you'll get through.
Things are not going as I'd hoped.
How do you endure? Just
you want some short rib and mashed potatoes?
I'm a warrior.
I think that's gone.
He ate lunch?
Yeah.
He's hungry.
He ate lunch?
Hell yeah.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
He ate the short ribs at 8 o'clock.
That's what we do.
Who are we?
This is what we do here.
We eat lunch at 8 o'clock.
We
eat.
You
it's
walk
like
in,
a shiva.
You walk in.
There's more food in this office than there is at a wake, at a shiva, you name it.
They need the proper nutrition to really function at a high level.
I guess. RJ, you got your 5-pack?
For the love of God.
All right, we're going past Super Bowl MVPs.
That have flown to Australia direct.
That's
direct.
Right.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Is there a direct flight from
Dave,
New York?
Every day, JFK to Sydney, Australia. These guys are morons. I'm going to go home.
Really?
I'm going to get up and I'm going to go home.
Look at that.
Go to JFK. Go to JFK.
You guys
right now.
are not as bright as me.
There's a direct flight from JFK to Australia.
That's what I'm being told.
Who's telling you this?
You got to check.
Yeah, well, I'll look it up.
I'll look it up right now. You answer the 5-pack.
If there are direct flights,
you win.
I want a full apology from you.
Listen, I told you. I didn't think it was crazy.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Oh, my God. You're the worst.
Don't
Seriously.
move me in. Don't move me in with your nonsense. All righty. Past Super Bowl MVPs. Terrell Davis.
Georgia?
Yep. Nick Foles.
As of January 2026, there are no direct nonstop flights from New York to Sydney.
How is this that questionable?
Passengers must take connecting flights, typically one stop.
Oh, they made an announcement that Qantas is launching a direct flight from Sydney to New York. But it's not active yet.
But it's going to happen.
It's not active.
But it's
you
happening.
Can't do it right now.
But my question was...
That's not until 2027.
So what? That's a year. But it's happening.
Well, they're talking about the fuel tank that you're talking about. You're just late to the party.
No, I know.
No, you
because
don't
I'm
know.
an idea
No,
guy.
no, you're not.
That's what it is.
No, you're not.
RJ, what do you got?
Yeah, one stop. Everything is shown.
Now,
on
I-
one stop.
you owe me an
The world's
apology.
longest flight right now is Singapore to New York. That's the longest flight you can get.
Now you owe me an apology.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Apologize.
No, I will not. I'm undefeated right now.
How about,
Continue.
how about Nick Foles?
Arizona.
Yep.
You see, you don't know that. I
Rub
have
me.
information.
Come rub me.
Why?
No.
Nick Folk?
No.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
That's your best player you're talking about.
I think Nick Folk's Arizona too, though.
He is.
He doesn't miss.
Emmett
Special
Smith.
teams.
Emmett Smith, no idea.
Florida.
Good job. Yes. Marcus Allen.
Come on.
You don't know?
I know.
USC.
Yep. And finally, Terry Bradshaw.
What do you got? Number 1 pick from?
It's not easy.
Married to a woman that you'd love to marry.
Ray got it.
Woman I'd love to marry.
Yeah, JoJo Starbuck. Yeah.
Sure.
See,
Sure.
I'm that confident in you. I'm just going to write down 11 and 0.
Well, Louisiana Tech.
Yep.
Yep.
He goes, yep.
39-2.
Come on. Should we stop the segment?
No.
All right, you're wrong.
Because it can't get better than this. 39-2.
39-2.
I'm like Nick Saban.
Unbelievable.
39-2 and arguing about direct flights to Australia.
good.
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
because-
how does it get better than that?
Right. Because he's a visionary. He knew in 2027 that they were going to launch a new flight.
Oh, he knew.
But I don't think the question was outlandish. And for you to stop a successful segment to mock me.
The rest of us ape brains could never figure out something like that.
It seems like a crazy question.
But it's happening.
Eventually.
Okay.
It's happening eventually in 2 years.
Oh, my
Well, a
God.
year. It's not active now. You can't fly to Australia right now from New York.
But a
You
year from
can't.
now, you'll be able to.
Oh, my God.
A year from now. It's
If
not
things
like, it's
go
not like
right.
This is 30 years from now. A year from now.
I would like to go to Australia.
You want to come with me and Patty?
A direct flight?
Only direct flights.
Let's do it.
I don't know. Is a direct flight even worth it, though, to be on a plane like that long?
Yeah.
Would you want to get off and
20
stretch around a little bit?
23 hours, by the way.
And,
How many?
They say it would be 23 hours.
Oh,
That's
I don't think I could be on a plane
that's
for
a long
23
flight.
hours.
That's the best movie viewing experience you're ever going to get. You dial right
You
in.
can watch full shows.
Yeah.
I can finish Dexter.
See, I watched season 4 to 8.
See, that has to be one of those planes that like has the seating area.
Of
We can just
course.
turn it into a bed.
Yeah,
know, it's
you're not.
gotta be.
Yeah, you're not doing.
Thanks, right?
It's got to be.
It's gotta have like a bar. You gotta be able to get up and like a disco. You gotta be able to get up and do stuff.
Oh, yeah, that
A
sounds like
spa?
that sounds like something you'd be
A
willing
casino?
to pay for.
Your casino would be nice.
It would be nice.
International flights, I actually really enjoy. You can get a lot done. Watch the movies.
What's the longest flight you've ever taken?
11 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, but think how spacious coach is for him.
Wasn't in coach. Jerk. Actually, the only time I wasn't in coach in my entire life was that flight.
I can't.
What?
Think how spacious coach is for him.
Luxurious.
That's so mean.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I mean, that's.
No, you were trying to be mean.
What do you mean? For Carlin, not spacious. For RJ, spacious.
You're not making
Why-
it any
yeah,
better.
why you
huh?
gotta loop
Yeah.
in other people?
Who else you want to go after?
No one.
This is the default setting. What do you mean? This is
You know what?
Would you want to be stuck next to Colin for a 23-hour flight?
Depends. Maybe it's
No
a good
chance.
conversation.
There's
It's
no
a great conversation. Lou.
right.
I think that I probably would not.
Armrest gone. You had no use in the armrest.
If
I have so many things to say, and I'm not, because I like Chris so much, I won't say them.
as long as people have proper armrest etiquette, you're fine.
I'll fight you to the
Right,
death
but it's
for the
not. It's
armrest.
not
Depends
the
where you're
etiquette,
sitting.
It's just his arms.
I'd like to see Dave fighting.
It
Where do you
depends
think? Where
for the
is he?
armrest.
Where is he draping all of himself?
It depends where you're sitting. If you're aisle, you can't take.
All the jokes. I can't continue this. I have so many things I want to say. Stop it.
Say them.
No, I got they're oozing out of me.
All right, move on.
All right, let's move on. Connor Hughes says it's likely that Aaron Glenn, good old AG, ends up calling the defense.
The most likely option at defense is going to be a lesser-known candidate or Chris Harris returning with Aaron Glenn calling the plays. Like, that's probably what's going to happen on defense.
I can't believe we're here. I can't believe that he has taken a ship which was not exactly luxurious and turned it into a ship that is barren. There's nothing.
Well, it's 9 coaches.
There's nothing. You got rid of all the coaches.
Yep.
You got rid of all the players. Nobody wants to come here.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet.
Well, coach-wise.
Well, coach-wise, yeah, which is not a great opportunity. You don't have a quarterback. You don't have, how long is Aaron Glenn going to be here? So you're really getting guys that are just desperate to have jobs. And now maybe, listen, the conversation or conversations he had with whoever he speaks to, maybe finally realized that, hey, if I'm going to hire somebody to be, in charge of a side of the ball, because Wink's going to be in charge of the defensive side of the ball. I can't hire two of those guys because then what the hell am I doing, right? I'm just kind of like standing there. Maybe I should be the one that calls the plays or at least help out on the defense and then pivot to someone that's going to be the head coach of the offense because that's not my side of the ball, which in theory is a smart decision, which is why I don't understand why you didn't do that in the first place.
The problem is you have no faith in anything they're doing.
Nothing.
None.
You heard Lewis. We could actually hear him. I couldn't even finish the question. He's like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they know.
No.
It's like the Jets are finding new and inventive ways to just continue to embarrass themselves in the organization.
See, that's the problem, though, is we can't just, even when we lose game, we can't just lose. It's got to turn into an embarrassment. Like, even in the midst of all those things going on with, with Aaron and getting hurt and then coming back and all the different things, it's like, and then the Rossini article comes out, and it gets worse. Right, you fire Salo. Was that the right decision? It didn't seem like great timing. Defense goes in the tank. How could it get worse? Oh, here's this article talking about his kids with Madden and all. It's like, come on, man.
I know.
Like,
but what's the one constant?
Woody.
It's Woody Johnson.
Yeah,
and it's not going to change.
And then Christopher. Christopher made the Gase decision.
And then at some point it'll probably go from Woody to Christopher, and then they'll hand it down to the next generation.
Right.
Which will.
And that's really when it'll
break things down on how Madden is impacting this. It's not.
You love
it's
this.
not.
I
don't love it.
You love seeing me in pain.
No. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm not you, where I enjoy pain for other people. And let me say this: Eagles fans, this would be delicious for me. I have no ill will.
They don't have an offensive coordinator yet either.
Nobody wants it.
No,
nobody wants that
like
job.
Gable could have had it if he wanted it.
A lot of guys could have had it, and nobody wants that job. Well, why do you think that is? Because I think what Ray and I have been saying for years is coming to fruition. This quarterback is just not very good.
I'm not willing to say it's 100% that. I think the Sirianni factor is a thing too. I think that's a thing.
Well, Sirianni is probably somewhat on the hot seat, and if he goes, the OC is probably going to go. But they also have, they have
right. But
if you're
they
from AJ Brown,
they are loaded with talent.
Right. But if you're, if you're Mike McDaniel or you're Brian Dable, and you think that there's a chance that Sirianni does get fired, if you go in there and have tons of success with Jalen Hurts.
But how are you going to have tons of success with Jalen Hurts and he would get fired? Like, that doesn't really
happen. Well, maybe the expectation is we got to get to the NFC Championship game. We got to get to the Super Bowl, and you just don't reach that, but the offense looks great.
And also, they could egg your house. That's a thing, too. Dable wanted to take his chances with the terrible Tennessee Titans, and at least they have Cam Ward. He'd rather take his chances there.
He loves Cam Ward, though.
I do know that.
He does love Cam
Ward. Did you see the Schultz reporting on what they offered Tennessee?
Yeah, what they offered, the 3.
Yep.
They offered next year's 1, which would be this year's 1. Thank God they didn't trade that.
Mm-hmm.
And then multiple day 2 picks. Is that right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
sometimes the trades you don't make are the best trades.
Right. Was that Dable, though?
I would think it would be a Dable-Shane
right. It seems, can you love two quarterbacks the way that if he loves Jackson Dart the way we saw him love Jackson Dart, could he love Cam Ward that much? It feels like here's how
maybe he just loved knowing that to save his job he needed
a quarterback. No, but so maybe this explains more why Joe Shane was like, hey, this is your guy. Like the what we've been told about Joe Shane is that he's a big fan of consensus picks. It's like Abdul Carter at 3, no brainer.
Yep.
Cam Ward was at 1 of the that's a no brainer. So if I get to 1, I draft Cam Ward. What was I supposed to do?
Right.
Everyone said Cam Ward was the best quarterback. We took him with 1. It gets a little dicey if all of a sudden now it's like,
well, if I take Jackson Dart at 3,
yeah,
very dicey.
Let's clean my hands of that one.
Yeah, but you know what? Amazingly enough, in retrospect, you'd rather have what you got than what you could have had.
Well, you don't know that.
I feel pretty confident.
Well, if you take the draft picks and everything else into account,
you're going to have to give up this year's 1. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have Abdul Carter.
Yep.
So, yeah, I would be.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, quarterback to quarterback.
I'm not saying definitively that Cam Ward cannot be better than Jackson Dart. I'm saying I think Dart's going to be pretty good, and now I got Abdul Carter, and I would have gotten rid of multiple more guys.
That's part of the equation. is the stuff that you would have given up to
Right,
get.
but it's got to be baked in there.
100%. Absolutely. But this is going to be a good test because now you're going to see what Brian Dable looks like with Cam Ward.
Yeah.
As opposed to what he looked like with Jackson Dart.
And then you'll have Todd Monken.
Monken. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
I don't
know.
We're going to do this every time?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
For quite some time.
Yeah.
That and Lindenbaum.
Oh, boy.
I don't think it's Lindenbaum.
If he doesn't get a head coaching job, that Todd Monken will be the offensive coordinator here.
Is it Monken or Munkin?
I don't know.
He's going to be the offensive coordinator.
If it doesn't get the Browns, then it sounds like the Browns are going to go to Schwartz. Yes. Yep. So that's great.
It's great.
And that's why, on the flip side of what the Jets are, you feel completely different about the Giants.
See, that's the thing I don't understand with a lot of these people that make these decisions is, and I know, like, I was reading some of the stuff with Mike T with the analytics, and they've gone back in the past with how coaches were hired and everything else. But, like, if I'm hiring a coach to be, especially if it's not like an X's and O's guy, this is like just going to be a culture-changing CEO type. Like, wouldn't you imagine that his ability to attract good coaches, like legitimate coaches, should be like a big part of you hiring or not?
You would
like
think.
That's part of what made John Harbaugh so attractive to me is that, yeah, you got 18 years of like
Success.
a track record,
Yeah.
but you got like the list of people that would be willing to take this job, like to take these jobs is as good as it gets.
Well, because you know that he's going to be the coach. He's going to be the coach for
as
at
long
least
as he
the next
wants
5
to be,
years.
he's going to be the coach,
Right.
And then you got a quarter. It's
the stability.
There's stability. There's a track record of success. It's like that's
the Jets don't see it like that
because you can't do everything as the head coach of a football team.
The Jets don't see it like that. The Jets don't see things the way other organizations see them, and therein lies the problem. Is you have all these organizations that see things a certain way and they succeed, and the Jets see it a completely other way and they don't succeed. I for the life of me, I don't understand why Woody Johnson wouldn't change his tactics a little bit and just continues to do the same thing over and over and over. Like, doesn't he? He doesn't care about winning at all.
It doesn't feel like it. I'm sure he does, but it doesn't feel like it.
Isn't that kind of wild, though?
It is wild. Well, you just did the same thing you did with Salah, though. I mean, it's the same recipe.
Right, but it's like, okay, clearly you're willing to accept some help because you hired the 33rd team.
Right.
So why not go all in and just be like, I need help? Like
yeah, but is that help or is that like just like optics? And you're going to make the decision that you want to make. I mean, that's like when Chris went through the process, and he's got McCagnon there who's supposed to be helping him through it. McCagnon says, I want McCarthy, and he goes with Gase. Like, it's just like, so either you have football people that help you make that are the ones that you lean on, or you don't.
But who in their history did the Jets have that they could even lean on? Like, that they could turn to and be like, hey, you know,
like a Matt Ryan type, like a president of football operations?
Rich Kotite, like, who do they turn to lean
I don't know.
on?
Who wants the
Bruce
job?
Coslet?
No, I don't.
Right,
I mean, like, who wants the job? I mean, that's Mike T. I mean, had success here as a general manager. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, if you have, like, the Chris example is, I have my GM here. He's helping me through this process.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nearly as much football as he does, and his suggestion is, I really like Mike McCarthy, and you go, and maybe this was some of the phone call from Peyton Manning, whatever it was. Let's go Adam Gase. Oh. Why even have me here then? If, like, I'm telling you what I think is best.
But they're the Jets. Therein lies the problem. They are the Jets. I got an update for you, which we'll get to when we get back. You don't know what it's about.
It's better not be about a flight to Australia.
Oh, don't you worry about what it's about. All right? 800-919-3776. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here's Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Hey, with the cold temperatures, we're still seeing ice in the Hudson and East Rivers, so New York ferry service is suspended until further notice. Alternate side parking rules suspended for ongoing snow removal. Metered rules in effect. Port Washington branch of the LIRR delays. Also seeing some slowdowns this morning on the Hudson-Bergen light rail of 30 minutes. 287 South, exit 26. It looks like an accident over in Bernards Township, and the LIE westbound slowing down at Junction Boulevard with an accident being cleared. Looks like 2-hour arrival delays at LaGuardia, sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA develops better athletes and better people through youth and high school sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime, 880 ESPN New York.
You remember what it feels like to move without thinking about pain? To get up, sit up, walk, work, or live without that constant ache? If neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica took that away from you, it's time to get it back. I'm Bart Scott. Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the guy you need. Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no scars, no long recovery, just precise, image-guided, non-surgical treatments designed to get you feeling strong again. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances are accepted, there is no reason to wait. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-30 2.5S all-wheel drive for $189 for 33 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely, choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN SM844-681, MSRP $29,075. Zero security deposit, ends 2/2/26.
Who's ready to hit the ice? Get ready for another exciting hockey season with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. From same-game parlays to live bets, you can call your shot during any play. Rooting for your favorite players? You'll find all sorts of markets for betting on any star's performance on any given night. Don't miss any of the action on the ice by getting all your picks in with BetMGM. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today and make your bets. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards may vary and expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
With Progressive customer service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
I love it, Raymond. I see what you've done. That's right. Men at Work, Australian band. Got another tweet from Adam Brown. Man's known for his international travel. He says, as of early 2026, there are, in fact, direct flights from New York City to Australia.
That's not true.
But the options are limited and very long. He said, New York, JFK to Sydney. Qantas operates nonstop flights between JFK and Sydney. These can take about 22 to 23 hours.
I haven't seen one of those. Not one.
I believe it's accurate because Adam Brown Would not lie.
Yeah. Well, RJ looked at it and Raymond looked at it.
Okay.
It says not available till 27.
No. I believe that they could potentially be wrong.
I believe you're an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
Yep.
And even if it's not happening now, it's going to happen
What does
soon.
that mean?
So the question is more than valid.
If you wanted to go see the Australian Open, right now, you know, to hell with the show. Let's go. Let's go to the Australian Open. Could you get there without making a layover?
I don't know.
Right now.
I don't know.
Okay.
But regardless of whether you could or not, I still don't think the question's a bad question.
The more you argue, the worse it gets.
It's not bad. It's honestly, it's not bad.
I didn't think it was bad at first. Now I'm actually starting to get annoyed at you.
Here it is. Let's go. Let's go. New York to Sydney. I'm on Qantas.com. Click it. $1,140. There it is. They have a special going June 23rd to July 7th.
And nonstop?
Nonstop.
No way.
Okay. Take my apology right now.
No.
Yeah. Why?
Because I don't believe it.
You want to say it?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that say, Pally? Right there.
What does that say? What was the date you said again?
June.
Okay.
This is a tour though.
Okay.
June 23rd to July 12th.
All right.
Okay. So they have LA to Sydney.
What's today's date?
Oh, forget it. This is the two.
Yeah, he's not. He's got some fakakta tour thing. He's not even looking at a real thing.
I'm on Qantas.
Yeah.
New York to Melbourne.
Yeah. Right.
That's where the Australian Open is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This weekend I'm going to Melbourne.
No, you won't.
No, yeah, I will.
I guarantee you won't.
Oh, absolutely.
No, maybe go to Iceland.
Maybe I will.
You do that.
I would love to see
maybe
the
some of
Northern
the
Lights.
other nice places that John mentioned that you'd be welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, be great.
He's your friend. Okay.
I actually think if John had to power rank the shows of what he likes the best, we might be the bottom of the rung.
Now, yeah. Which and it's amazing because we're the easiest show.
Not only with the easiest show, we were his favorite show.
Right.
Now, he loves Kay.
But
is he going to Michael's big birthday party? No.
Of course not.
Not only that, he writes this whole long song and dance. Michael, I would love, but we have the storm from last week, and it just I can't go.
It was so transparent.
Right?
Ugh. Gross. Really.
So Bart and Carlin, he spends more time with those guys than
you have to
than anybody.
I mean, that's 2-hour meetings.
And then DHR. So we are 4-4.
Well, we have to ask why though.
Because we're too easy.
No. Who is it that has turned John away? Why has he soured?
No, just the text messages. Just check.
It's not me.
It's all there.
Well, it's not me. It's him.
You think it's me?
Yeah, I think it.
Well, you take a lot of energy. You're very high maintenance.
High maintenance.
Very
I don't
high
ask for anything except an occasional day.
Occasional. RJ.
Do wild stuff.
Honestly, RJ. Higher maintenance. Me or Rick?
Depends on the day.
I'm the one that gets asked to do all these things.
RJ, you are just an energy suck. RJ, higher maintenance. Me or Rick? I don't want the day. Just an answer.
Yeah, it does depend on the day, but I'd say more of those days. Probably Rick, just for the purpose of me having to track him down between like 9:20 and 9:55 every day.
Mm-hmm. Or wake him up before the show.
It's a pregame nap.
Uh-huh.
It's not like I just do it once in a while. I do it every time.
Did the Islanders coaching staff have to wake you at like 6:58?
No,
like,
I would take because I would have
minutes?
the ability to take a nap after lunch, and then I'd take a nap on the table as I get my legs rubbed.
Yeah, but it's like a 60-40 situation. Like you came in today, looked me square in the eye, and said, "I'm in a bad mood."
So, but that doesn't make me high maintenance.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly high maintenance. I had to park my beautiful Mercedes.
How of me
on some
being
snow.
in a bad mood did it impact you?
How
at all?
unrelatable could you be?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had to park.
You have a gate to get into your
What is
property.
that? But I'm not sitting here complaining about having a gate. You're like, I had to park my car in some snow in my Mercedes. Wah.
I got a new truck. It'll go right through small countries.
Why does the accent always go there? Doesn't make sense.
Look at me and my big. I'm compensating for small things otherwise with my enormous truck.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
You may never recover from this.
Hey, you want to play? Let's play.
I'll whack you right in the face with it.
Yeah, please.
Goodness. Knock you right out.
Microscopic. Break out my magnifying glass. I have a magnifying glass app on the phone.
Oh, really? Can you find it?
I can find it.
Can you wear your glasses?
What?
Where are your glasses?
He doesn't wear them.
They're in my car.
It's a waste
on
of
an
money.
embankment.
Why?
Out in front.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why even have them? Why travel with them? Why leave them in the car?
You know what? Let's go to Everyday Edgar. Edgar, save us from the show, please. You're
Good
on
answer.
ESPN New York.
How you doing? I was supposed to do a stump.
Well, you're
I
not
don't know
doing a
how
stump
they
'cause
doubt
it's
you,
over
Dave,
now.
and question you I don't know how they question you and you're the king of Stump, but anyway.
Yeah, but there's no other. But because there's no other one that can compete with him. He is Stump.
Rick, this is not. If you eat a bagel that got run over by a car, is that dumpster diving?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, what?
It's not dumpster diving.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, but it's not dumpster diving.
Oh, you're saying it's beyond dumpster diving?
Well, I'll tell you a quick story. High school, I used to get a bagel every day. I whipped it out of my backpack in the brown bag and everything wrapped up. Got ran over by a car. Buddy looks at me. Dare you to eat it? No question. Open the bag.
I mean, that's still in the bag with the wrapper on it.
Yeah, with the wrapper on it, but it got hit by the car, run over by the car at like a good 28 miles an hour.
Yeah, but if it has a wrapper on it,
if the wrapper's not
that's a buffer.
So no dumpster diving there.
No.
People are calling me, oh, you're eating garbage. All right.
No, that's not eating garbage. That's your food. It wasn't like someone else's bagel that you saw got run over.
Okay, and before I let you go, Aaron Glenn's calling the offensive plays too.
Is that's supposed to be funny?
He's not calling the offensive plays.
No.
Yes, he's doing everything. He's pulling a Belichick.
No, he's not doing everything. You're in for quite a
He
season.
can barely manage the game now.
He can't manage the game now.
So I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't know what happened with Wink. It sounded like that was done.
Well, you know exactly what happened with Wink. Aaron Glenn wants to be involved, and Wink was probably like, I don't want to come to a job where I'm not going to run the defense. And if I'm not going to run the defense, I'm not going there.
Let me ask you a question.
Explain it to me.
Let me ask you a question. Like you're a little baby.
Go ahead.
Let me walk you through this. Apparently, these phone calls happened before the season ended.
Yep.
You don't think they discussed what his role would be if he took over as the DC? If you told Wink on those original phone calls, hey, here's my plan. You come in and I'll call plays. Are they getting to a second in-person interview? There's no chance.
But so what are you doing? Stringing him along?
Or all of a sudden
playing games?
It just changed.
Okay.
But how does it just change like that, though?
I don't know.
If you're in a second
the only
meeting
thing I can think
where
is
it's about to get over the finish line. I was looking at something today with Connor Hughes. Connor Hughes? Connor Rogers? Which one's on SNY?
Rogers. I think they're both on SNY, actually.
Well, the one that does the postgame and the pregame.
Connor Rogers.
Right. Was on a podcast where they said, his co-host said, it was so close that they actually did an impromptu reaction video to release once it happened.
So it was already like in the can.
That's how close. Yeah, that's how close the Wink thing was getting done. Now all of a sudden it was.
I said, might be 2 weeks ago on Friday when you were off, was me and Grassa. I said I am hearing Wink, and Ray's like, you know something. They say, yeah, I've heard it's on the 1 yard line. But I think what happened is he came back. He's like, now hang on, maybe I want to call plays. And then when he heard that he was going to call plays, Wink was like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not. Why would you do that if you're?
But how does that change all of a sudden though? That's my point.
I don't know.
Like, what happened? Is it a conversation you had?
Yeah,
where it's like,
I would think so.
Is it a pivot to now I want like a Frank Reich on the offensive side of the ball? That makes more sense. So now what would I look like if I have a guy running the defense, a guy running the offense, and me just standing there? Like, what am I doing?
But what's wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything
That's
wrong
what
with
John Harbaugh is going to be doing. Like, he's gonna.
Right, but John Harbaugh also has had success.
Okay, but he makes it sound like it's a knock on you if you have a bright defensive mind and a bright offensive mind, and you're the CEO. You think Mike Tomlin is sitting there like
no,
making every decision?
Mm-mm.
John Harbaugh, Sean McVay. I mean, he's involved, but good managers, good CEOs, good coaches allow their coordinators to do what they do.
Yeah, or he was being told like, hey, like seat's real hot. If you're gonna go
down, you might as well go down
swinging
with you calling
the plays. Yeah.
Yes,
it's all lining up for a really, really fun season for us.
I'm being serious now. I don't know. No, I'm not like Cardinals. I don't know everything ins and outs of that. Bengals year to year to year. I don't ever remember a season that's not even over yet where you're thinking about the next season for a team and you're already despondent about it.
Right. Well, I mean, but here to their credit though, they still have you hooked because they have the 3 first-round picks in 2027. So you hear Bart talk about Arch Manning and everyone talk about this,
right?
And there's that excitement still. Well, hey, even if we can live through another bad season because guess what's at the end of the rainbow?
So the rainbow is years away because this is gonna be a god-awful
unless you like
season.
Deshaun Watson. I am telling you, I was told that yesterday.
If you couldn't be a more tone-deaf organization in all of sports than if you're the Jets and you bring in Deshaun Watson. You couldn't be.
I had the same I had the same response.
You couldn't be stupid. And you know what? Everything that you get, you deserve.
If you do something like that.
If you brought in Deshaun Watson, you deserve all the crap, all the negativity, all the picketing, all the planes flying over, all the people not going. You deserve all of it if you brought in Deshaun Watson. You're already close to the laughing stock of the NFL. You'd be the laughing stock of the NFL.
I don't know if we're I think we're pretty much there.
Okay. But Cleveland's pretty good, too.
Yeah, well.
They're pretty good, too. Arizona's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, but I think we're kind of approaching that.
Well, also, you know what hurts you is you're in New York. Like, Arizona's in Arizona. Nobody cares about Arizona. You do it in New York.
Last year of his deal, too, by the way.
For
Deshaun.
So you get out from under. Wow.
Lightning in a bottle?
When was the last time you watched Deshaun Watson and said to yourself, it's a good quarterback?
Well, finally when he was back, you watched him play and it wasn't great. And then he got hurt, and then he
And he hasn't played in a year and a half now.
Right, well, because he re-ruptured the...
Right, so it's a guy coming off multiple major injuries who hasn't been good in years, who has more baggage than maybe about any player in the NFL. If you bring him in, you deserve everything you get. Let's break, come back. We got the Knicks, we got the Belichick stuff to get into. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
It's Chuck Devine with SnowCountry.com. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. We're loving that big fresh snow we picked up Sunday and Monday. Mountain Creek, New Jersey got 2 feet. Shawnee and Camelback and the Poconos, as well as Thunder Ridge and Mount Peter, New York, all got 1.5 feet. Windham and Bel Air, both 100%, got 2 feet fresh Sunday and Monday in the Catskills. That means the groomed trails feel like a nice, soft, quiet carpet, and natural runs like Glades and Moguls are much more into play. Southington, Sundown, and Mohawk all 100% day and night in Connecticut, and they all got around 1.5 feet of fresh snow. Ski Butternut getting 22 inches, and they're on all 22 trails. Jiminy in the Berkshires, 100% day and night. They got at least 1.5 feet from the storm. So did Gore and Whiteface in the Adirondacks, Stratton, Killington, Pico, and Smuggler's Notch in Vermont.
You don't just ski or ride, you dominate. At Killington, we fuel your adventure. Be the beast. Ski and ride Killington.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN right now to try it for free, and you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HAWK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HAWK to 321-321. That's HAWK to 321-321.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass.
your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So Carlin comes busting in, and he's got, I don't know, a bone to pick, something, mocking. There's something going on which needs to be discussed.
First of all here, let me just save Rick the effort. The bone's already clean if I'm involved. So that's
He's not. I actually was thinking that.
Yeah, no, of course you were.
Played by you.
You think I'm not in your head? Come on. Bald people think alike.
I'm
Let me just take a sip of my lovely Starbucks here for a second.
You see what he's doing? He's mocking you.
I know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he heard the show.
I listened to the show on the way in. Why do you think I'm here?
Is it refreshing?
Oh, it's delightful.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
You know, I hit the mobile app. I just stopped right in. Took me about 2 seconds.
So let me ask you a question, though.
I'm walking right past everybody that's standing in line.
You claim to be a man of the people. You claim that you care for Rick.
I do.
Okay. I do. So why wouldn't you have reached out to him and said, I know you're having a Starbucks issue. What can I get you?
For this very moment.
Just to be able
purely
to.
out of spite. Absolutely.
And you think I'm spiteful.
And I think that Rick respects that about me.
I
that
don't
I
know.
would
I think
personally do that.
Much more appreciate being able to do a mouth tornado with his.
I love the mouth tornado.
His iced chai or whatever that thing
All right,
is.
couple things.
Yeah.
Number one, last segment. You're talking about me sitting in coach. Number one.
I was so well behaved during that conversation.
No, you weren't. You sat there and you said, I got so many jokes I want to make, but I'm not going to make them because I'm a good person.
That's right.
Shut up. Shut up. You know, you can think of as fat jokes. Here's the thing. I'm an empathetic individual. All right? I don't know if you know what it's like. You may know. He doesn't know. At one point of your life, you knew. Not right now. What it's like to walk down an aisle as a fat man and see somebody sitting in a seat, like in a middle seat, and looking at you, looking at your phone, and then realizing, oh, God, keep walking, chunky. Please keep going. Or that person looks down as they're walking back and I'm sitting in the aisle seat and they're looking at me like, no, that's not 14. No. And I empathize with these people. Immediately they get the armrest. I give it up immediately.
You give it up.
Because I understand.
Because he feels like he has to.
Yes, how I got here is self-inflicted. Okay? I'm not going to punish you for that. And not only that, by the way, I can make myself small, like a possum. I can sit there right in the seat, curl up. First thing I do to anybody who has to sit next to me on a flight in coach, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize immediately. Yes, because I understand. I am a man of the people. I am empathetic to their plight.
Yeah.
Would I want to be sitting next to me for a 3-hour flight? I would not.
Have you ever had that? Where you've had to sit next to a...
Yes, there was... Oh, God. You ever see that picture of the two fat guys on motorcycles?
Yes.
There was a row of 3 of us one time. And I forget how long the flight was, but it felt like a day and a half. It felt like flying to Australia from New York, where there were 3 of us right in a row sitting next to each other, and not one of us weighed less than 300 pounds. Not one of us.
Really?
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
Now, let me ask you a question.
They didn't even make a shift over to the other side for the weight distribution.
Right. Let me ask you a question, though. So I'm sitting next to you. Yeah. I got the armrest. That's great. Is there a chance, because you're a comfortable fella, I want to rest my head on your shoulder
I might
for a
let
little
that
nap.
go. I've had people have
You let that go.
People have fallen asleep with their head on my shoulder, and I let it go.
Oh, I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
How about if they were to drool on you?
It'd be a little problem. I'd allow them to apologize. But if you are getting on the plane and you're the jackass while the flight attendants are done, doing everything, and you're taxiing, and you already put your seat back, and you put it right into my face.
I hate those people.
I hate that.
You know what else I hate?
I have done this. The shove.
Yeah.
I shove it right back.
Well, because no one's going to want to fight you.
No.
You're a big guy.
Yeah.
You get angry? I wouldn't want to.
No, I don't get angry.
But if you were too, you know what else I hate now? This is a new. Well, I don't know. It's a new thing, but it's very annoying. The second you land and you stop, the people that stand up and they wait.
That's not new.
Man.
Yeah. And the other thing now that they do, people will announce, hey, there's a lot of people here who are making tight connections. Got to let them go through first. If you're not making a connection, people don't care. People I'm getting off. I don't care. I said to the person next to me, I'll always get an aisle seat. Do you have a connection to make? No. Then why are you standing up?
Because they don't care.
We're in Chicago. There's 9,000 people making connections here. Jeez, get out of the way. Number 2.
It's a list of.
I love the list.
Yeah.
Louis Riddick this morning. Mm-hmm. I get into my car.
There's nothing we could do.
No, there is something you can do. Because it's as if you two have never done a radio show in your lives.
Here we go.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's easy.
You know what? Do we ever pop into your studio and start critiquing you and judging you? No, never.
No, because you're both out of here. There are 2 giant Rick and Dave hole-shaped holes in the door on the way out here at 10:01. What are we kidding? Please, listen to you. Oh, I'm all tough guy. I don't have to stick around for a meeting today. I'll do it on Zoom.
I have to. I have no choice.
You know what?
Here's the problem.
I listen to your show a lot.
Yeah.
And the only time I ever reach out to you is when there's something that will benefit you or the show.
And it's factually wrong.
That's not
or something like that.
No, it's not.
I don't have a problem with that. No,
but
I'm saying
if they are saying something factually
if I'm saying something factually wrong.
You come in here and you attack us on our own show.
Well, yes, because I, as a listener, am sitting in my car, and the Belichick question comes first, and Louis Riddick is clearly lining up to tee off. And this is what I hear.
My own innate deficiencies or my inability to.
And I don't hear this for 5 seconds.
Trying to ask me and
no, let it go, boys. No, please keep letting it go.
No, don't let it go.
Here's how it goes.
I'll let you know here.
How
okay?
long have
Listen
the 2
to me,
of you
armrest
doing radio?
I'll let you know that I said the 4 of us had a full conversation.
Oh no, I understand that.
What do we do? What do we do?
And nobody steps in and just says, "No, shut it down." That's where you.
Oh, it's all
captain of the ship.
It's all No, you know what? You suck. Because if he attacked you, I would defend
you. Because I know he's never been a captain in his life. There's no way anybody is voting him to be a captain.
Don't do it.
Please leave. It's fine.
It's not Dave's fault.
It's not Dave's fault because Rick's never led anybody.
Don't leave. No, I need you.
You can't take a shot.
I need you.
You can't take a shot at the goalie for never being a captain.
Yes, I can.
He's gone.
Somebody just
out the door.
Somebody just say, "Hey, Louis, listen, we got a bad connection. Can we sit tight?" I mean, that thing, that could have been gold. And Belichick, personal grudges.
He's really upset right now.
It's not 10 seconds. It's 10 minutes.
I think this is the
he
first
answered
time
2 questions. He answered 2 questions. He went 9 minutes.
This is the first time he's ever
none
stepped
of it
out
I
of the
understood. No, just let him go. And I actually, RJ, did I not
defend yourself, Dave?
RJ, did I not text you and say, "Hey, I think something might be wrong with the stream"? Because I'm listening to this right now and it's breaking up badly.
I can't believe that I'm being attacked.
I thought you left.
I could have teed off on him earlier today, and I showed real signs of maturity.
No. Here's the thing.
The thanks I get.
This is not anybody else's fault besides yours and Rick's. It's not at all. RJ, it's not Ray. Because you two can just stop right there and say, "Louis, listen, we're having a problem with your phone. Let's call you right back." 2 seconds. And that, by the way, was not he's in a bad area for reception.
But it kept getting better, though. But it got better.
And then it got worse again.
And then it got worse. Then it got better.
And then it got worse again.
Yeah, well, listen, in fairness to Dave, I'll take some of the blame also.
Oh, so good of you.
But we don't know when to stop to ask the next question sometimes.
No, I understand that. I listen every week. I know.
Riddick for their show next week, and let's see the drama go down.
Listen, I understand.
Just get in the studio.
No, I won't.
You're an idiot.
I'm not coming back
in here.
No, I'll do the 9 o'clock hour from in my car.
Standing over Ray's shoulder.
Okay, I don't need this. I don't want this. I didn't deserve this. I'm better than this.
Number one, you're not.
I'm definitely
Number two,
better.
you do.
Better than this, attacking us on our own show. This is our own show. Hey, guys, you mind if I come on and poke some fun? No, that's fine. Now, you murdered the clock.
I didn't murder anything.
You murdered it.
Maybe if you hadn't stepped in and left.
Oh.
Let's step aside.
Wow.
Rick and Dave.
Throw out the break. Throw out the break. Throw out the break. You can do it.
No, I thought you were throwing it to break.
No,
I thought you just did, because that's usually the way to do it. Ray, throw the break. Rick and Dave, a dynamic 9 o'clock hour on the way next.
There it is.
Not all F words are bad. Some are actually great, like fast, free fiber for 4 months. Yep, switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, for a limited time, you can get 4 months free, HBO Max included for 1 year, and a 5-year price lock. Don't wait, this free fiber deal won't last long, and the fastest, most reliable, most consistent internet speeds await you. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com/free today. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
New year, new season, same goal. Feel good and stay in the game. But if neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica is holding you back, it's time to handle it. I'm Bart Scott, and I'm telling you to call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he specializes in getting people back to living pain-free. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided treatments that work. Same-day or next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Stop playing through pain. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief starts today.
Calling all Hoops fans. Get off the bench and onto the court for another exciting basketball season with BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. From same-game parlays to live bets, you can call your shot during any play. Rooting for your favorite players? You'll find all sorts of markets for betting on any star's performance on any given night. Don't miss a single highlight or buzzer-beating shot by getting all your picks in with BetMGM. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today and make your bets. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary and expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Save more on the brands pros trust at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances and choose from our wide lineup of top brands. Plus, save $100 on a Little Giant 22-foot multi-position ladder, now just $189. Built for strength, flexibility, and job site versatility. Pros, these savings will only be here for a limited time. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 1/30. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Stump Rothenberg. People, look at this.
Always need to be like, oh, Dave, everyone loves it.
A little reassurance every once in a while. Never hurts anybody.
You must be a handful in bed.
Handful.
No, I don't mean like that. That's a good way.
I'm a few handfuls.
Palmful. I mean, just like, oh, yeah, honey.
Sherry's in one today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's going to get some later.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Keep going.
Bring it.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. You know who's really not happy at all?
Who?
My wife.
Why?
She didn't like the way Chris Carlin was acting.
Does she want to talk to him?
No, I don't think she wants to talk to him at all. She says, kick Carlin off. He's being a bleep.
Whoa.
I said, it's fine. She said, listening to him bash you guys annoys me more than the static on the phone line. At least what Riddick had to say was interesting.
I love when... I haven't seen Sherry get mad like that.
She gets mad.
Yeah, but not like that. I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah, she gets mad.
Well, I'm sure she gets mad, but I haven't seen it is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, okay. Well, now you're kind of seeing a...
Like, you have that ability to get people crazy.
Oh, I can get people
right.
really
So I'm sure you've gotten her crazy numerous times.
Many times.
But for her to lash out like this in Carlin.
Right, not me.
I love it.
Yeah. She gets annoyed, though.
Protective of you?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right.
I'd get home and I'd ravage her if I were you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Protect me. Give you what you need.
And I need protection. What are you laughing about?
What?
Rick is... It feels like he has needs that need to be addressed right now.
That's not hot. Tell me that's not hot. Tell me that doesn't turn you on a little bit with her defending him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might show up before the end of the show.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'd rather listen to static than that bleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she thought Carlin. It didn't bother me that much. She
wants you to take her right now.
Very disrespectful.
Dave almost broke my headphones.
She wants you to take her.
He almost broke my headphones in a fit of rage.
I almost want you to drive home now.
Huh?
You should drive home now.
Okay.
No, he does not need to be on the road right now. No.
Okay.
No.
Get in the Mercedes. Climb up the cliff.
No.
And get in the Mercedes.
I'm going to have to get like special climbing boots to get back into my car.
Climb up that building.
Yeah.
I was watching him do pull-ups with his fingers. It's amazing. Like his training.
Don't you think when you go up that high on one of those buildings, it gets cold?
Yeah, it's
it
windy.
Must, right?
Of course, it's windy. It's
cold.
But he's used to it. But he's climbing all sorts of.
God bless that man.
He has this device that you put your fingers in, and you do pull-ups with just your fingers.
Well, he's got to have the strongest fingers going, right?
Wild.
I mean, he has to.
Has to.
Otherwise, he'll fall and plummet, and that would be that.
My fingers hurt.
Now your back is going to hurt.
It's all going to hurt.
Just pulled landscaping duty.
It's all going to hurt. All right. So we have two things to get to this hour. Three, maybe, if you want to get back to the Jets, but I would prefer not to.
Yeah, let's stay away from that.
I feel like it's just so
depressing.
easy, low-hanging fruit. And that is the Belichick thing, and that is the Knicks thing from last night. And not just last night, it's kind of the big Knicks picture of right now, I look at the Knicks, and they're a better basketball team with Karl Anthony Towns off the court than on the court. That's a real problem.
It's a real problem, and this is why we're having these conversations, right? I mean, you're trying to win a championship, and right now, this doesn't feel like a championship caliber team. Really good start, win the NBA Cup, then you lose 9 of 11, and you beat up on the Nets. I don't know how much stock you want to take in that. And then this game was tied going into the fourth quarter, and then eventually the Knicks took over and sealed the deal. But to your point, I mean, that's the question that Leon Rose needs to ask himself right now. A couple questions. Is this a championship caliber team? Are we really better with Karl Anthony Towns on the bench than we are with him on the floor? And if we don't pursue this Giannis trade now, does he go somewhere else and we never get the chance?
Well, that's what you got to figure out. And is Towns going to be someone that you just admit you can't win with if you believe that and move on for him regardless if it's for Giannis or not? You might get to that point as well.
But what are you moving on to?
I don't know. That's not my thing to figure out.
No, I know,
though.
but I've read reports that they've floated him out in potential trades. I think we all just expect that if he's going to get traded, it's going to be for Giannis with whatever other teams are involved. I can't imagine Milwaukee's going to want Cat back, right? Like that's why you've heard Drew Holiday, right? Like Portland would now be involved. So it's going to take more than just Milwaukee and the Knicks to get the deal done. But I said this to you yesterday. In a perfect world, you let this ride. Maybe you make Yabusele's gone. You make some kind of tweak, add somebody, to this team, let them make their run, and then kind of circle back with the Giannis thing in the summer. But I don't know if Milwaukee or Giannis want to wait that long. If I'm Milwaukee, I probably want to wait.
Well, if you're Milwaukee, you have no reason not to wait, right? You want to let this thing ride through, get the best deal you possibly can, and then let's see what happens. But
the way that Windy was selling it, it sounds like, and I don't know this is from conversations he had, from inside information or whatever, but it's like Milwaukee's coming to grips with the fact that they should just tank the season.
Well, they're not a playoff team.
No, right. So if you keep Giannis,
he's out for the next at least month, it sounds
right, but
like.
now they're going no timetable. So if you keep Giannis out, you lose as many games as possible, you get the better draft pick, and then you can trade Giannis in the summer.
That to me feels like the best thing for them, unless they get overwhelmed now, which you would think they're probably going to have a better deal when everyone can be involved and, you get to the summer and there's more time to digest this rather than an 11th hour trade. But I don't know.
Right, and also like the ability for teams to trade more this summer. But like the Knicks can offer more this summer.
So the Knicks can offer more this summer, right?
Right, it's already bad enough you got to trade the guy, and he's going to force himself to a certain place. Now I'm also going to take less when I could just wait? No, listen, we'll get you there, but we'll get you there when we want to get you there.
Right, and also, if you don't want to play the rest of the year, don't play the rest of the year.
Take it off.
If the calf is really bad or a real problem, you don't want to play, then don't play.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Bobby Marks was on Bart Carlin yesterday with a nice, clean phone line. So easy to judge someone else's phone line, isn't it? When your
or
phone
how you
line
would
is so
react
clean.
in the situation, you just cut him off.
Right.
Hey, listen, Lou. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he would do.
We'll be back.
And RJ, you know what, by the way? I'm a little annoyed at you, to be honest.
What'd I do?
Well, because we were discussing what to do when the phone line was going in and out and in and out.
Here we go.
And we're like, let's see. And then it continued to get better. And then it went back out. Then it got better. And then it went back out again. Where are you defending me with Carlin attacking like that?
I mean, listen, Lewis was a thrill a minute. Perhaps we should have cut it short sooner, but Lewis has built up a lot of equity. And he had a solid answer. I felt bad cutting him off.
I mean, you're the director. Had you said jump in there and tell him we'll call him back, did I not say to you, a minute in, should we call him back?
You did.
And you said, ride it through.
Well, I don't know if I said that.
You said, ride it through, big fella. That's what I believe was the quote.
I don't think I said that.
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard big fella.
Yeah.
Listen, if anything, we're just learning. You guys at the podium, no, that was the play call. They said throw it to the X receiver. I don't care if there are 4 guys on him. That's what I did. That's you right now.
Here's what I think happened. Okay, and I don't want to get stuck in this because I don't want Sherry to get mad and everything else. Here's what happened.
Yeah, she's gonna beat me up.
And I think that
she probably could beat you up.
It sounds like it's too late, so you may as well just.
I think I'm going to be willing to admit this in front of everybody. Is that we're a little scared of Lewis.
I'm not scared of Lewis.
I'm a little bit scared.
And
I don't mean like
if you say, "Hey, your phone line's not great, we'll call you right back." Well, I'm not scared of that.
I'm scared that if we do that, now all of a sudden next Tuesday, where's Lewis? That's what I'm scared of.
I think that's fair.
Not like he's going to physically pummel me or anything. I'm just saying like that.
I think that's fair.
Right? So we're willing to kind of sit there and take it in hopes that the line gets better.
Anyhow, Bobby Marks was on Bart Carlin yesterday on a nice, clear, concise phone line, and he said he does not expect any kind of a trade with Cat.
Eventually, New York's going to have to make a decision with Karl Anthony Towns, whether it be, I don't think it's going to be in the next 10 days, but it's going to be in the offseason. I think, how far this team goes, and here's a player that's eligible for an extension for up to $275. I would certainly not want to be in that position to go in that direction here. Can you let him play out potentially last year of his contract? I think he's got a player option for that last year.
So it doesn't sound like, according to
well, you're not going to extend him. I mean, unless
Bobby Marks, he's going anywhere,
right? But I mean, unless they make a run to the finals and he's awesome, I can't imagine you're going to extend him.
Well, if you're not going to extend him, what's the point?
And
of
it doesn't
having
seem
him?
like he's happy, right?
It does.
There's a lot of pressure here.
You watch him. You watch his body language. You watch the way he's playing. Does this feel like a guy that's doing everything he can to bring the Knicks to the promised land?
No. And then after the game, I mean, they asked him about him being on the bench at the end of the game, and he's like, he saw what he saw. Like but we got the win. So it doesn't feel like it's a great situation.
And it
right
kind
now.
of feels like it's falling off a cliff, too. Like, it didn't feel like it was this bad, and they were playing well, and they won the NBA Cup, and now all of a sudden, the last, 3 weeks, it feels like it's kind of plummeting where it's a real problem.
Well, I think, it depends, again, as a team, right? We talked about this with the whole Vrabel thing. Like, his mentality is we have all these different personalities, but if all these personalities buy into one team mentality, we can have success. So if I got all these personalities and I don't have everyone bought into the same thing, and I guess when you're worried about, how I fit in this offense, what's my role, how many shots, that's not going to work. That's not a championship locker room.
It's not a championship team right now.
Right, but I would tell him, go prove to me that you want to be on the floor late in games to close things out. Like, you're going to give me that kind of effort. Because right now, the way Mitchell Robinson's playing, he's got to be on the
You're
court.
a better team with Robinson on the court.
Right. I mean, he's like defensively rebounding.
You've won 3 games in a row. You beat Brooklyn. You could have had me and you at the 5, and they would have won that game. You beat – who'd they beat the other night? Philadelphia.
Philly.
And he didn't play well. And last night –
he played brutal against Philly.
Right. He didn't play. And you couldn't even – it was foul trouble. It was a disaster. And then last night, he didn't play well. So you're winning games, but you're winning games kind of in spite of him, not because of him.
Yeah, so again, I mean, the real question is what do you do? And what are the options? Like, how realistic? For Bobby Marks doesn't sound like it's very realistic that he gets moved. So you guys better suck it up, put your egos aside, put your feelings aside, and try to go out there and win a championship.
But they're not going to win a championship. This team is not winning a title.
Yeah, but we also said that this team wasn't going to beat the Celtics.
You're right.
So, I mean, stranger things have happened.
Listen, were the Giants going to win the Super Bowl in 07?
No, is this team capable of flipping a switch once they get to the postseason?
It's a dangerous game to play, man.
I hope so. I mean, I just don't know. Like, right now, the chemistry inside that locker room seems like it's kind of all over the place.
It doesn't feel like it's really, like, connected.
No.
At all.
No, it does not.
You don't love the coach. You don't.
It doesn't sound like the players necessarily love
but you know what?
Coach.
Shame on the players. Because some of the players on this team wanted this.
Wanted a change, yeah.
So now you got your change, and now you don't like it? Shame on you then.
Right. Like, I mean, careful what you wish for.
Right.
Right? Like, I mean, the grass isn't always greener, and this is something that was said about, Mike Brown before he took the job, was that he's a good second chair. Like, he'll be your buddy. Was that what this team needs? Do they need a buddy, or do they need someone to push them?
They probably need something in the middle.
They probably needed Tibbs to just come to the conclusion, like, hey, I've done enough so far where I can now pull back the reins. Like,
you know what they needed?
They needed a Tom Coughlin moment.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
They needed a leadership committee to go into Tibbs and say, we love you.
We love you.
But it can't always be this playing guys 44 minutes and every game is life or death. Like, can we find a little bit of a scaling it back middle ground? And I guess they couldn't.
Right.
Or they didn't try.
Like, we need to try things. More guys need to play.
Right.
Like, we need to have all these answers to the test before we get to the test. I can't all of a sudden be, like, debuting things out of necessity in the postseason.
Right.
Let's use the regular season, and we can pick our spots. Like, we can pick our games where we want to give you, we want to give you the requisite Tom Thibodeau effort where we'll grind you out. But, like, we also need to use games to figure out, who can play and who can't play. What rotations work, what rotations don't. Like, that would be the right kind of.
It's a shame you couldn't, because you knew that Tibbs had the respect of the players.
Yeah.
And they played for him.
And they've had success.
And he had success. It's a shame they couldn't tweak what he had rather than, chop it off.
Shame on him then if he's so stubborn that he can't just listen to some.
But what was he?
Constructive criticism.
Did they try
That's
to do
that?
that?
That's what Dolan said, is he didn't want to collaborate. And that was the word coming out, like, that these were things that they talked about.
So it's either my way or the highway?
Well, I mean, remember, when they had to start doing some things during the postseason because of foul trouble and everything else, they were like, well, we suggested doing this stuff in the season, and he didn't want to do it.
That's a shame on him then.
Right, but now look at the rotation now. It's 8. It's not easy to play everybody.
No. It's not. I mean, Clarkson is pretty much been
Cola, Clarkson. I mean, it's not easy to play all these guys.
I know, it's not. And they actually have a somewhat deep, talented roster.
When you have high expectations and the pressure's ratcheted up the way the pressure's ratcheted up.
And you're in New York.
It is too hard to learn on the job. You can't do it. Like, McKinnon talked about this with the Avalanche. He's like, you can't win with young players. They make too many mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need a guy you can, like, that's going to be consistent, that you can trust when you put him out there. And that Mike Brown's feeling that now. When you lose 9 of 11,
not good.
No, it's not good.
It's not good.
With these expectations.
Ovi in Queens. Ovi, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, morning, fellas. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Appreciate it, man.
So a little excited here. I'm calling because I don't like the whole narrative that's being put around Cat. Now, granted, does he reflect a soft player? Yes. But I think it's more of a locker room issue considering a guy like Mike Brown. Mike Brown has always been a notorious yes man. So having him lead this team with aspirations, I don't think anybody really buys into him, not necessarily the system. So the whole, we versus me narrative just kind of, I don't buy it more than anything, because they had Tibbs the last couple of seasons. And even last season, it looks like Cat bought into that. And look, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Granted, they went down a little flat, but with everything going on and all the attacks that Cat has been getting, not only from other media personalities, but from your own coach. And then the whole Draymond thing happens. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't be a leader of a team and then hugging a guy that's trying to take your own guy out. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it's not just the coach, though. I mean, it's his teammates. Right? I mean, I know Draymond Green has his opinion, and that's fine. But when you start hearing, not just the coach, but like teammates bringing it up, like I don't care about his offensive touches. I want to see what he's giving to us defensively.
Right.
Like those are obviously conversations they're having inside the locker room. I mean, when you're going over tape and you see some of these things, like the tape doesn't lie. Like guys know, man. I mean, you've been a part of teams.
And you can watch
Every guy knows who's working hard and who's not working hard.
It doesn't take a lot of effort or insight or be an NBA genius to watch Karl Anthony Towns right now and realize that something is off. Something is amiss.
Kids at 10 years old know.
Yeah. Well, it's obvious that something is amiss. Let's go to Steve Wayne. Steve, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning, guys. Just want to say that there was a clip that I saw on social media. I don't think it was last night. I think when they were in Sacramento, where Russell Westbrook was guarding Cat, and he literally had the strength to keep him out the paint and force Cat to pass the ball. So it just
We've seen that. They've shown that for years. The videos where little guys are able to kind of push him out to the perimeter.
Yeah. So it's and my point is, Cat is who Cat is. He's an All-NBA player. He's an all-star. The guy's talented. It is up to the coach to get him in the game plan. He has to figure that out. All of his talent doesn't just go away because, overnight, because you change coaches. They got to figure that out. Lastly, I saw where a perfect trade for the Knicks would be Drew Holiday in Portland. They would have to trade Mikal Bridges to make the salaries work, but I think defensively that would be amazing for them to have a defensive guard, which we know Drew Holiday was great, especially for the success they had in Boston a couple years ago before he got traded. He's wasting his time in Portland. They're not going anywhere there, so get him out of there. And if the Knicks could get him, that would be awesome, especially if Giannis isn't on the table, which is the ultimate deal. But that may not work. So the next best thing, in my opinion, will be Drew Holiday. What do you guys think about that?
And he's a winner, too, right?
Well, he's going to be 36 in July, though.
Okay, but we're not talking about long-term.
Well, I mean, if you're going to move off Mikal Bridges to bring in a 36-year-old.
Well, what's his contract?
Mikal Bridges is only 29.
Yeah. So you're losing 7 years there in that.
I want to say Drew Holiday's owed like in the mid-30s.
Owed in the mid-30s?
Yeah, money-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look it up for you.
And then does he have years left? Because, I mean, now you're giving yourself no wiggle room. It's like if you don't win very, very quickly.
Well, the other thing, too, is his relationship with Giannis. Does that incentivize Giannis to really push himself?
It sounds like Giannis wants to come to New York anyway, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's, again, what happens when Miami comes calling? Next year he makes 35 almost.
Yeah. And the year after he has a player option for 37.
Oh, so which he'll pick up.
Then how good is he going to, how long is he going to be a good player for? At some point, age is going to catch up to everybody.
But you're shrinking your window.
That's exactly right.
Right, that's the problem.
I don't think you can do that trade.
If I told you trading for Drew Holiday also gets you Giannis?
I'd have to know the entire
dynamic.
I would have to know the entire dynamic.
You're doing it.
No, I don't know that. I'm going to just revamp the entire team then. I need to know where I end up and who I'm giving up. Probably I would do it, but I can't know what's happening.
All right, well, you'd have to give up. I mean, he just said Bridges.
And Towns.
Right, so Bridges, Towns.
Yeah.
So Deuce is probably going to be involved here somewhere.
Okay.
And then I'm not trading OG. That's not happening.
No, not on the table. So I'm going to who am I going to have? I'm going to have Brunson.
Yep.
I'm going to have OG.
Holiday.
I'm going to have Holiday.
Mitchell Robinson.
Giannis. Clarkson.
Kolick. Huckporty.
Yeah.
You'd do it.
I would do it.
Yeah, listen, it may affect your ability to win a championship this year, but you're going to take your chances next year.
I think you'd have to.
And the year after.
So here's the thing, and maybe people don't agree with this. I'm at the point where I'm resigned. This is not a championship caliber team. So would I invest in the future to take an L this year? I think they're going to take an L this year anyway.
I would still like to see it happen, though, first.
In a perfect world, so
yeah, right. I choose to live in a perfect world right now.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good for you. RJ?
Hi.
I want to brush off the negativity that he brought.
That was Carlin.
And really lead with positivity.
Did you have an issue?
Do you want to blame Carlin for the negativity, or is this all because of the Australia thing? I still feel like that played a part.
I've gotten so many emails
we were fine.
that you can fly directly from New York to Australia. So many.
Then fly directly. Go ahead. Book a flight.
I'm not looking to go right now. I
do it.
Have an event tonight that I
do it.
Poor Patty didn't even get to ask this question. Well, I still feel bad about that.
Because of you guys.
It's not my fault.
Did you have an issue with Carlin coming in and hijacking the show like that?
I didn't think it would go that far.
Did you have a problem with it?
I didn't have initially. I didn't think it would go.
We're
that
not
far.
even allowed in his meetings.
To you, storming out of the studio, hijacking my microphone, almost spiking my headphones. I'm glad that they still work. First of all,
don't be mean to me. You know what?
And then
the second hour show is done.
Unmentionables on air.
The second hour show is done. I log out of Twitter. I close the browser. I'm up. I'm gone. I'm trying to be as clean up my area as respectful as humanly possible, and to be treated like that on my own show, in my own home.
My headphones thank you for your respect. That's all I'm saying.
RJ?
Hi.
You hate Carlin now, don't you?
No.
And this weasel said nothing.
No.
I thought that was good content. Who would I be to stand in the way of that?
Mm-hmm.
Said nothing.
You're all about content, aren't you?
Content is king.
I could get held up at knife point. But if it's great for the radio, you would allow it to happen.
Come on.
What?
You getting held up at knife point on there would be.
He'd be like, listen, can we get video, social media, quick clips, that kind of thing, right?
Please hold.
Right.
Well, number one, don't kill him. Can't have that.
Right. I agree you want that.
If you can ensure his safety, I don't even want you injured. That's not good to me either.
Well, you get stabbed. I mean,
No.
I think we're all willing to admit you are our meal ticket. We kind of need
Stop
you.
it.
So,
But if you can ensure me that you're going to make it out of in one piece,
right?
Let's hold on real quick. Let's get some cameras rolling, and then whatever you got to do.
Right, but what are the chances?
Excuse me, Mr. Mugger. Can you wait 1 second?
Right,
while
but
we
what
set
are the
shot
chances
up?
that the mugger doesn't just feel like he's got one of those faces like I'd still want to stab him anyway, though?
Well, I can't help that.
No.
Right, like even if he gave you your wallet, like just give him a quick one.
See, here's the thing, though. That's where he would find you vulnerable. You're climbing down the ice mountain.
Yeah.
Right there.
You got a stabby face.
Stabby face?
Yeah,
That's
like
not
you know what?
nice.
This guy deserves just a quick one.
He's in a mood today.
Just a little.
He's in a mood every day.
This is special.
Right in the stomach.
No, it's not special. This is normal.
He's threatening John. He thinks you have a stabbable face.
John's wearing skinny jeans and boots again.
Oh, my God.
He saw it.
You are so fixated
Tell me
on
you didn't
people's
notice it.
No, I don't know what John's wearing. I couldn't tell you what John's wearing. Why are you so fixated on what he's wearing? Who cares?
Because he's fixated on it.
Is he?
Yes. He puts those outfits together. He told me, he goes, everyone says I look good today. I look like a model, he said. That's what he said to me.
He told you he looks like a model today. Okay. Anyway, RJ?
I think John looks great.
The whole stuff you missed thing?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Score! Put it in the box!
The you missed.
Yeah, actual game last night, not great for the Knicks. But they win. Win by 16. If you just look at the box score, you wouldn't know the case. Tied after 3 quarters, but Sacramento has 12 wins.
Sacramento is...
They're
Look
not
what
good.
Sacramento did from 3.
They're really bad.
That was a positive.
What?
Defended the 3 better.
The defense as a
Did they
whole was...
defend the 3 better, or did Sacramento just miss
Well,
the 3?
however you want to frame it.
I mean,
Okay?
they held Sacramento to the 72 after 3 quarters. Really good. Downside is Knicks also had 72 points through 3 quarters. Jalen Brunson led the way with 28.
The spread on the game was 15 less.
Knicks had 21 turnovers.
Yeah.
That's just what it looks like when you turn over 21 times. Mark Williams scored 27 shorthanded. Suns beat the Nets 106-102. Michael Porter Jr. had a season-high 36. Nets have lost 14 of 16. Not so good. Men's college hoops, number 5 Nebraska, their 24-game win streak, a thing of the past. They lose to number 3 Michigan.
Good game.
Really good game. And number 7 Michigan State needed overtime, but they beat Rutgers. The Giants have requested permission to speak with Davis Webb as their offensive coordinator.
He's a real hot commodity in coaching circles now.
He's really burst on the scene quickly. And the Broncos apparently not happy with the way the season ended. They fire their offensive coordinator, Joe Lombardi.
Explain this to me. Explain this to me. So their offense was rolling along, scored a lot of points. Bo Nix played really well. I don't think they have a great running game to begin with. And you have a game where you fail. More head coach, I thought, that offensive coordinator.
He doesn't even call the plays.
And you fire him?
Right, but is that just, I mean, is it...
He doesn't like his process.
Yeah, right. Is it a reaction to losing the game, or is it just a reaction to what happened during the season?
Yeah. Sean Payton was not happy with that process.
Okay, all right. I think Sean Payton should be unhappy with Sean Payton more than Joe Lombardi.
His restaurant-style menu call sheet?
No, the fact that he just decided to go for this awful play call on 4th down instead of taking the points.
Yeah, not great.
Take the points.
Not great.
You think if he's feeling down, he just goes and turns on the movie about himself?
Is that Kevin James plays?
Yeah.
No.
No.
By the way, might be one of the worst movies in the history of film.
It wasn't that bad. Kids liked it.
Wasn't that the one where
they
everyone
had
was
the granola
vomiting
bars
on each other?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rob Schneider made them granola bars.
Did you see it?
We talked about this earlier. Strangely, you would bring this up. Watched it on a flight.
Oh, really?
Not great.
It was so bad.
Not great.
Kevin James is in a new movie, like a more serious movie.
Who is?
Kevin James. I just saw a preview for it.
Coming up soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy. Because you look at
another
him like
legendary coach.
There's a portly fellow, and then you're like, yeah, but he's somewhat athletic. And
You ever see him over at Citi Field? He's a big Mets
he's a
goer,
big Mets
like
fan.
you.
On our honeymoon, I saw him.
He's a member at the golf course
in Hawaii.
You saw him in Hawaii?
Mm-hmm. He was sitting at the table right next
Did
to
you
us.
talk to him?
A little bit, yeah. Nice. Real
Hey.
nice guy.
Kev, I'm a celebrity. Like
You guys have a mutual friend.
Kevin James and I?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a high school wrestling teammate of one Mick Foley.
Oh, that's right.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
Touched on this earlier. If you missed it, check out the podcast after the show. Bill Belichick, not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Going to have to wait at least one more year. We'll see how much longer Bill Polian allegedly wants to punish him. But Bill doesn't remember who he voted for, so not great there either.
It's wild that he has no idea who he voted for.
The media.
Can I ask a serious question, though?
He did not think that was going to get out.
Right. Can I ask you a serious question, though? If the intention of the NFL is to punish someone for cheating, shouldn't that be stated before, like, the voting process happens? As opposed to leaving it everyone to their own devices as to how they feel about it.
My understanding is that all that's voted on is what you've done on the field. That's all. The gambling, Paul Horning, not brought in. Lawrence Taylor, all that stuff, not brought in. But in this one instance, for some reason, they decided to bring it in.
Bill annoyed a lot of people, is what we're learning.
But it shouldn't matter.
No, it should be. Feelings should be taken out of it.
You could say he was the devil. The guy won 6 Super Bowls. 8, really.
Well,
but 6 as a head coach.
I wonder if he pulls a TO. When he does get in, he doesn't actually show up.
No, he won't do that. I think
he's got too much respect for the NFL.
I think that's exactly right.
TO was wrong, too, though. Not TO was wrong. He was wrong, duh.
He was
that
wrong.
was nonsense that he
Absolutely.
had to wait.
You know who's real
people
pissed?
didn't like T.O., so.
Jordana's real pissed because I bet she had an update for that website all ready to go.
Maybe. A couple clicks here and there.
Yeah,
away we go.
I sent you guys the tweet. It was like the voters are just punishing him because they saw those mermaid pictures and the beach pictures.
You just go
click
click on the delete button.
Yeah, you got to delete.
They went click on the
No, this is. I mean,
Not a Hall of
I
Famer,
think
delete.
this may potentially be a combination of people using their votes for other players or other people that were eligible, and also like taking it upon themselves. Well, I feel like I want to punish him, or he didn't treat the media right. Like
everybody's got an agenda.
They do. Steelers head coach Mike McCarthy said he is open to Aaron Rodgers returning to be their quarterback. That would be very interesting. Darian Mensah and Duke, they've agreed to a settlement. Sounds like Darian Mensah is off to Miami.
And his best receiver from Duke also is going to follow him down there.
Miami, nice landing.
I'd have a hard time saying no to Miami.
Nice landing spot.
I agree. The only thing is he committed to.
Right. I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying
signed the deal. It was done.
Hurricanes came calling. Sorry. Mark Scheifele, goal assist. Winnipeg Jets hold on for a 4-3 win over the Devils, who, by the way, traded Andre Palat to the Islanders. Islanders have been busy the last couple of days. Novak Djokovic, down 2 sets, advances to the Aussie Open semis when Lorenzo Musetti retired. What is the injury we're going with here?
An adductor strain.
Adductor.
That's what he's saying. They're going to have to do full testing, but that's what
I think it
he's saying.
initially said quad, but yeah.
What?
I think it said quad like on the thing.
Oh, really?
But that's
I was okay.
Right, but that's
Djokovic was
in that area.
Big trouble though.
Big trouble.
But he's moving on. Jan Sinner, as Dave calls him, beats 8th seeded Ben Shelton.
What do you mean as Dave calls him? That's
I don't think other people call him Jan Sinner though. You call him Jan Sinner.
They usually go by his full name.
Yannick?
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
You're a fan of Jan?
Well,
have you seen that new commercial? Jan? Maybe Jan?
Penguins. Brian Russ got a 3-game suspension for his hit on Brock Besser. I saw, by the way, the NHL Department of Player Safety is now handling the NHL disciplinary actions. And Aaron Judge is the cover athlete for MLB The Show 2026. Second time he's been on it. So congrats to him.
And he might be the special guest.
No, there's no chance he's going to be there tonight.
You don't know that?
No.
You don't know that?
Zero chance. Did Gary get back to you?
Gary did get back to me.
What'd he say?
He said, LOL, I still don't know, pal, but I love you. That's what he said.
Threw in an I love you.
Yeah.
I'm putting money on Volpe.
You think Volpe?
I'm going to go with Volpe.
Who would be the one person that could be there tonight, and you will not be because of work obligations, that you would miss the most? Judge?
Well, it'd have to be Yankee. It'd have to be a Yankee.
Judge,
but again, I don't think it's going to be Judge.
Well, why not?
It's usually older. It's usually retired
you know who would fill me with regret if it ended up being Joe Torre?
Who would fill you?
Why?
Just why? Commercials.
Why?
Anything, really.
Just why?
You can juggle. You can.
Unfortunately, I can't juggle.
I clearly said with regret.
Oh,
I clearly said that.
You had some kind of pause there. I don't know.
There was no pause.
Is there anything else we can
There was no pause.
I'm here for this.
You want me to call Gary?
No.
I'm going to call Gary right now.
Why?
And ask him who he likes better. Right now.
Please go to
We'll
break.
do it off the air. He's going to call Gary. We'll get the answer next. We'll get into Belichick as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Good morning to my buddies, Dave Rothenberg and Rick DiPietro. Hey, guys, ice in the Hudson River still causing ferry service problems. It looks like New York ferry service is suspended until further notice. Inbound George Washington Bridge, an hour to the upper level with emergency construction. Inbound Lincoln 45, Holland 45, LIE East Heavy Utopia Parkway with a crash. Eastbound BQE at Flushing Ave, they're still working on a truck fire. 80 East Exit 47 in Parsippany, it's a collision. Watch for some ice on the road. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA develops better athletes and better people through youth and high school sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York.
All the way over Barzell, score! New York Islanders hockey is back at UBS Arena, and it's time to bring the family and make some noise. With more afternoon games this season, the Islanders have special kids-themed games and activities for young fans. Play games pregame at the park and head inside for fun on the concourse and on the ice. Tickets for the 2025-26 season are on sale now. Get your tickets at NewYorkIslanders.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets. So go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian is always in pursuit of a better way to heal the spine. We're getting more people moving again with minimally invasive, non-surgical, and surgical treatments with innovative solutions for every back and spine condition and your unique needs. Expert spine care is available now across New York City and Westchester. Find a doctor at nyp.org/oxspine. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
ZipRecruiter. Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with their award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Welcome back to Yeah, That's a Pepper Thing. First up, we've got Harrison wrapping his Dr. Pepper in a tiny quilt so it feels at home. Oh, how tender. That's a pepper thing! And over to Becca, who's whispering affirmations to her can.
You're sweet. You're unique. You're the best thing I ever poured over ice.
She swears it makes it taste better. It's not a science thing, but it's a pepper thing. Why do they all do it? All for that sweet, delicious, truly one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper. It's a pepper thing!
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Busy night tonight. 7 o'clock, the Rangers visit the Islanders at UBS. And also at 7 o'clock, St. John's hosts Butler. 7:30, Knicks in Toronto, which is a big game to take on the Raptors. And you can hear that one right here on ESPN New York. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So, of all the things that I've seen in the last 24 hours, the thing that I say has me the most incensed is, well, the Jets and just their inability to act like a functional, rational franchise. And then this Belichick thing. It's so mind-numbing that there are people out there, and Rick says, well, maybe, some guys looked at it, and if you vote against him, then you can vote for. I don't care what it is. If you don't, that's like that woman that I've talked to you about with Kitty Genovese all those times, where it's like, I just assume someone else would call the police.
Right. Well, but, I mean.
You vote for Belichick because you should, and that's an obligation you have.
Here's what makes it mind-numbing, is I was even going to say this as Lewis was, talking and going in and out. It doesn't even feel like it's an opinion. It feels like it's a fact. It feels like there are certain people that you don't even need to have a vote. Right? When Tom Brady was done, do you need to vote for Tom Brady? He's a Hall of Famer.
Well, I have real questions about Tom Brady now. If the reason Belichick didn't get in is because of whatever gates, Spygate, Deflategate.
Well, he was more Deflategate, yeah.
Okay, well, Brady's Deflategate.
Well, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you know what?
He benefited from Spygate, but he was blamed for Deflategate.
Okay, so then don't put Brady in.
Right, but is this a case of the Andy Pettit thing? Now, I don't know if
Andy Pettit is a borderline Hall of Famer anyway.
No, but I'm just saying how he acted. Right, A-Rod went on the offensive.
Right.
Suing people.
Right.
Andy Pettit's listen, I messed up. I was doing it
I did it one time.
And I was doing it because I was injured.
Right.
And people are like, oh.
And he's likable.
Right. Is that the only reason you did it? And you like him? People don't like Bill. People couldn't wait for Bill to get his comeuppance.
Shouldn't matter.
Of course it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter.
I'm with you. I don't even think you should have to vote for him.
Well, you have to vote for him.
Yeah, but if I got to say.
It should be unanimous.
Right, but if I got to.
You would have told me yesterday, is it going to be unanimous or is it going to have 11 plus people say no? I would have bet anything it would be unanimous. I can't believe we're living in a world where it's not unanimous.
I don't understand how we haven't got to the point yet where, the league, and I guess I'm sure they've tried, you mentioned some of the names. Hey, we're just voting for the accomplishments on the field. But still, these are human beings making these decisions as to how they want to use their votes. And if it was Bill Polian or whoever it was that was hey, this guy shouldn't be, he doesn't deserve the honor of being a first ballot because of the cheating stuff. Or I don't like how he treated us, so I don't want him to receive the ultimate honor, which is the first ballot. Even with the steroid stuff, if it should be on Major League Baseball. If you don't want them in the Hall of Fame because of the steroids, don't put them on the ballot. If they're on the ballot, you should be able to vote because of what they accomplished.
Right. Well, they're allowing you to play judge and jury.
Right. You make the decision as a league. Are we holding them accountable for the cheating or not? Don't leave it up to the people to decide one way or the other if they think if it's cheating or not cheating. Or if you already paid them.
Amazing. It's one of the, and again, he'll get in next year and whatever.
Yeah, but
and that's
still,
fine. But it shouldn't come to that.
Right. There's something about being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
You should be a first ballot unanimous Hall of Famer.
Yes.
People freaked out when Jeter didn't get in unanimously. Freaked out. One guy said, I don't know. And people went nuts. Bill Belichick, I'm sorry, who is more Hall of Famer than Jeter, who absolutely deserves to be.
I don't even think that's the question.
But 20%, 20+% said, we don't see it.
Belichick's been to 9 Super Bowls?
As a head coach.
9.
Yeah.
He's won 8. 6 as a head coach. 2 as a defensive coordinator.
Well, it had to be more than 9.
Well, I think as a head coach. I saw the stat. I think it was
so it's apples to apples. So it's been to 11, 9 as a head coach, 1-8.
1-8, has the most playoff wins, second all-time for most wins.
Right.
Seriously, I was.
But I
joking.
don't like the way
but I'm not even joking. That would be one that's like, hey, you don't even. You know what? If you're so concerned about using your votes for other guys because you want to like give them their opportunity because you feel like they just might fade away into the ether if we don't do it now, don't even waste your Bill's in.
But you can't just say he's in.
No, but it should be that easy. He's in.
It should be a non-issue.
Yeah,
a non-issue. You want to tell me about
I can tell you about
FanDuel before we break. Come back to the callers.
Well, it's the last call for football on FanDuel. One final Sunday, one last kickoff, the final chance to place your bets before the NFL season closes its tab. This is Super Bowl 60. You got the Seahawks and the Patriots, and FanDuel is making sure you're in on it. If you're a new customer, all you got to do is bet $5. You'll get $200 in bonus bets if you win. So whether you're backing the favorite, riding with the underdog, or building one last same-game parlay, make it count. Because after the Super Bowl, the season's over and football is officially done. It's kind of sad. Last call for football on FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of Super Bowl 60. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
It's not kind of sad that football's ending.
Well,
it's
very
all very sad that this is it for football.
Right, but we still, we're not there yet.
Well, we'll be
so
there
once
soon enough.
once I'm doing this read on the Friday before the Super Bowl, it'll be very sad.
And then the Monday after?
Very sad.
Very, very
But
sad.
then I won't be doing this read on Monday.
No. You'll probably be promoting NBA or NHL or
something.
College hoops. Or
not the Rangers.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
What am I?
I don't know what they're going to put in the copy.
Like percentage that the rebuild works again?
Listen, you want to win big money, bet against the Rangers. Right?
Islanders making moves.
Yeah.
Islanders
They're
making
in it.
moves.
Yeah. Maybe I'll root for the Islanders.
No. We don't want you.
Never.
I wouldn't want you.
You can't have me.
Root for the Sabres if you want.
I will. Sabres.
Yeah.
And if the Maple Leafs make it, but Sabres.
See, but RJ's such a little
beat the Leafs last night.
I know.
Such a
7-4, right?
A little weakling that he'd be like, oh, yeah, Dave, come root for the Sabres. He's got no.
I have no animosity towards the Sabres whatsoever.
Yeah, I got no problem with the Rangers or the Islanders. Yeah. Just on Saturday.
I'll jump right on that bandwagon.
RJ doesn't want you.
They'll be my playoff team. Why can I root for you guys in playoffs?
I would welcome you.
Yeah. See, he's welcoming. Unlike you.
Yeah, you're not welcoming.
Yeah, you could sing "Oh Canada" and everything.
That's not go crazy.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
All right, let's break, come back. We'll get to the calls. 800-919-3776. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Who's ready to hit the ice? Get ready for another exciting hockey season with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. From same-game parlays to live bets, you can call your shot during any play. Rooting for your favorite players? You'll find all sorts of markets for betting on any star's performance on any given night. Don't miss any of the action on the ice by getting all your picks in with BetMGM. Ready to shoot your shot? Download the app today and make your bets. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards may vary and expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry.
With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
At Wrangler, we know the essential question for any guy is, can I go like this? It could be date night, boys' night, work, or your nephew's school play. It could be anything, and the last thing you want to do is change. That's why Wrangler makes jeans, shirts, jackets, and tees that answer yes to life's essential question. You can go in Wrangler. Check out our latest styles today at Wrangler.com. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Oh, I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. It sounds like this 10 o'clock meeting may happen. So we're going to have a post-show meeting, and then we have to drive to the depths of New Jersey for a charity affair tonight. We'll get to meet Aaron Judge.
How dare you, depths of New Jersey.
That's where we're going.
It's a beautiful place.
The depths of New Jersey.
You're just salty.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, well, how could you be happy?
Ray, you didn't hear what happened.
Why don't you explain to the people what happened?
I'll explain to the people what happened. So he called Gary, our connection to this event tonight. Said, Gary, be honest, although Rick always tries to sway you, but in fairness, he's like, I know you love me. I love you. Dave thinks that it's razor thin. Where are we at? And he said, Rick is a 9.8. Dave is an 8.8. I said, is that razor thin?
That's not razor thin.
He said, it's not quite razor thin.
No.
So I texted him. I said, you're dead to me, which he is.
That's not going to close the gap.
Well, you know what? He's making a mess.
Maybe it was a test, though.
But this is what happens.
Maybe it's a test that you just failed.
Maybe.
Maybe if you just said, you know what, Gary? I understand.
I don't understand.
And I want to work towards closing that gap.
I don't
understand.
understand.
Put true friendship to the test.
I'm
do that.
I'm very good to him. We have long, glorious conversation. And for this to happen is really upsetting and really painful. And by the way, another person reached out. You can go direct from New York to Australia. All I want is you guys to take the L with that. That's all I want.
We'll take the L if that's true. I still don't believe it, but if that's true, we'll take the L.
But I've heard from like 5 different people.
Right, but we also went on the internet and it said no.
We went on Qantas, and that's what you're hanging your hat on, and it says June. It's January.
I don't think it's available yet.
I think it is. I think it is.
Try to book a ticket right now.
I'm gonna take that flight this weekend just to prove a point. Yes, there are direct flights from New York City to Australia, primarily to Sydney and Melbourne, operated by airlines such as Qantas and American, with durations of approximately 19 to 20 hours.
Are you reading an AI answer, or are you reading an actual, do you have something to go off of there?
I'm reading a Google response. This is Air New Zealand says this.
Maybe you're right.
I don't know that I am, but I guess it's possible. I'd like to believe I'm right. Let's go to Jay in Monroe. Jay, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, good morning, guys. You know, I've been a lifelong Jets fan, so I grew up hating Belichick and the Patriots, but right is right and wrong is wrong. He's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. He developed the greatest defensive player of all time in Lawrence Taylor. He won multiple titles with him. LT acknowledges how important Belichick was to him. Then he leaves that organization and develops the greatest quarterback of all time in Brady and won 6 more with him. These guys who didn't vote for him should be exposed and banned from voting again.
I would love to know, and Gary Myers, who's I guess going to be on the next show, was asked about this on Twitter last night, and he's like, I'm not going to. He said he doesn't know, but even if he knew, he wouldn't give out the names.
But he's not going to out people.
But you should. You should say, hey, I didn't vote for him. You must have a reason. Stand behind your convictions.
I just don't know at this point if that reason is really acceptable.
It's not.
What could the reason be?
It's not. It's not acceptable. But you have a reason. Like if you're one of those 11-plus people, you believe that if you wouldn't admit to who you are, then why would you vote that way?
Because maybe you didn't think that it was going to be something that would become public?
Oh, so the only reason...
You knew this was going to be the response. You had to have.
You had to.
Yeah.
There was going to be an
People
outcry
shocked
to not allow this guy, put this guy right into... I mean, he should be... If I said to you he's the greatest coach of the history of football, you can't really argue it.
No.
Now he doesn't get in on the first ballot. It's wildly it's crazy. Schefter with a report for you. Another OC interview for Cowboys tight end coach Lunda Wells. He'll meet with the Jets today. His third OC interview this cycle, along with the Steelers and Commanders. And then Raymond says, "Oh, I'd hate to lose him. He's really good." So,
Ray, did he work with McCarthy in Dallas?
He did.
So there's a chance he could end up in Pittsburgh?
There's a chance. McCarthy didn't bring him in. He was there before. He's one of the guys he kept on, but he did good work with him.
He must like him if you keep him on, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, in Dallas, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. That could be a Jerry.
And again, McCarthy was willing to do and say whatever Jerry liked to get the job in the first place. So, I don't know.
But this guy's good.
I like him. He's very good with the tight ends.
But you don't know if there's any
right. But this doesn't. This doesn't
watch it.
Right. But this doesn't scream like, "Hey, I'm just going to let you run the offense."
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
So who's going to run the offense?
Well, that's what they. I mean, I guess that's what they pitched to Frank Reich, though, right? It's going to be you're the head coach of the offense.
But like Shefty pointed out, he already interviewed with the Steelers and the Commies. So
what would be more attractive?
Well, no,
working
what
with Jane Daniels or working with the Jets?
Right. But what I'm saying though is, if you have this idea in your mind that I want to take all my attention and put it on the defense and put someone in charge completely of the offense, and you were going to go in that direction, then go in that direction.
Which, by the way, that's familiarity. There's McCarthy with the Steelers, and again Quinn with the Commies. So,
you're more than your football knowledge. You know that?
Am I?
Yeah. Oh, much more.
I would hope that I am a little.
You're
bit.
also 3 stars.
That is correct.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Well, it's always something dirty with you people.
You must be a handful in bed.
A handful.
No, I don't mean like that.
Oh,
not in a good way.
I'm a few handfuls.
Maybe a single.
I am unbelievable.
Maybe a palmful.
Yeah, I mean, you got a palmful. You got this guy talking about his very girthy truck.
It's a little wider. I got it in there, but it's tight.
Yeah?
Oof. I can see why people feel a way about this show.
The Dave Rothenberg, supposedly, of trucks.
And there we are.
And there we are.
And
now we all know why.
It's a benefit for you.
Sherry is a
very lucky.
I wasn't going to say that, but
I
wasn't going to say that, but if that's how we want to do it.
If that's how you want to do it. How do you want to open the show? You want to talk about all the responsibilities RJ has?
RJ said he's like a parent here.
Why?
He says he's got to spell check stuff. He's got to wake you on time for the show.
Spell check anything?
I'm telling you, that's what he said.
Number 2.
And that brings us to number 2.
No, speaking of spell check, the Knicks outscored the Knicks 31-15. I had that one waiting.
Oh, you are such a bad guy, but kudos to you. You got to use it right off the bat.
Yeah, RJ the parrot.
Number 1.
A lot of talk about travel today. And you know who I feel the worst for? Patty.
You got to both go to Australia. As someone that's been there, it will change your life. Most beautiful place on earth.
Because he opens the window there, by the way, and he just wanted to answer a football question for Stump Rothenberg.
You basically go New York to LAX, and then you're there for a little bit, and you go LAX directly.
No, they got one of those special planes that has enough fuel to take you from New York to Australia.
And then eventually, poor Patty just got hijacked.
I got
what Patty?
A football question for
you. Do you feel badly for me?
I apologize for what
we got to go, Patty.
Bye. You hung up on the poor guy. He didn't even get to ask us.
That's why I said bye.
Do you feel bad for me? Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. And then you got all defensive about it. I had to backtrack. I didn't call you a freaking moron or something like that. You know, you're having a rough day.
He's talking about snowbanks, vacation days. He's been off the deep end.
I'm not going to finish season 3 of Dexter.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was funny. Rick mocked you again.
I had to park my car in some snow in my Mercedes.
You mocked Rick right back.
I got a new truck. It'll go right through small countries.
Carlin showed up and didn't make things better.
By the way,
I can make myself small, like a possum.
Listen to me, arm wrestler!
And at the end of the day, you say,
I don't need this. I don't want this. I didn't deserve this. I'm better than this.
No. The honest truth is, no, you're not. None of us are. None of us are better than this. And that's why we'll be back and doing this again tomorrow.
Yeah, for a big Thursday Open from Rick. I look forward to that. That's it, Raymond?
That's it.
It's Rule 76.
No excuse playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg and
Bart on the way next.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Yeah, RJ the Parrot.
Listen, I know the mentality. You try to play through pain and walk it off. Push through one more day. But when it comes to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that's a losing game. That's when you call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain.